you're live, by the way. So sorry, I'm just trying to get this. I don't know anyone who would do this for free.
Oh, yeah. No, I expected to pay him.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It's the same. You see it wide now? Is it? But it's still. Oh, shoot. Is this the old link? This is so really stupid and not easy to use. I'm sorry, but like, I'm having a really hard time because I'm not even seeing my current live. Like, I can't get to this. Man, I am super duper over this already. This is ridiculous. Plus, these two tablets, like, if I could smash them both right now, they're awful. We just don't have the equipment or the expertise or know how to do this.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't understand. Like, I go to channel content, I go to live, and it says there's nothing going on right now. When this is literally live, I have comments. Okay, so you can you see this? Can you see my fingertips all the way on the one side of the screen? Hey, Heidi. Because the whole thing's no good if I can't see the comments. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna like, this feels good as far as I wish I could see it, but
But the people can see it now.
yeah, but it doesn't make any difference. I'm just like, be intuitive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Help me out. I don't understand how it can be this complicated. When you go to live, the live video should be there. And I'm just trying to delete these other two. I don't even know how to do that. Like, there's a huge drop down menu of BS I can do to those things, but deleting them isn't an option. That's not intuitive, you know? That's not helpful. Well, I can't figure it out.
Okay.
So I'm going to give up. Because I've only got 10 minutes till we start. Everyone says they can see the wide screen now, which is good, but I can't see the video at all.
And you need to see the comments, right? Or the...
Yeah, and I because without the comments, it's we might as well pre-record this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry if I sound really fussy, guys, but I'm absolutely massively fussy right now. All right. This might be it. Ho ho ho. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm on a separate tablet. That's the thing. Like, I'm not even trying to mess with it on my phone. I was just trying to get into... Okay, so... All right, so... Live chat. Top chat. Okay. I think I got it, guys. I don't know how I got here, and at this point, I don't care. I'll take it. Now if I can... Sorry, I'm gonna move this again. All right. You want to give me your phone?
There it is.
All right. Let me get this other one set up with Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have us all two-platform party here. Which sounds a lot dumber than it is. It sounds more political. All right, this I haven't quite figured out yet because I have to use both tablets for that. So I think this is gonna have to be on your table for now until we have something better.
Fine.
All right, let's see. Because that you can see brilliantly right there.
All right.
I wish this would just turn this way, but that's all right. I can pick it up, I suppose. Need a lazy Susan for the base on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just need another tripod type one,
Okay.
I think.
I'll let you shop for it.
All right. All right. There's that.
It's very good.
It's not bad,
Look,
honestly.
those beans?
Yeah,
Oh, excellent.
kind of. I mean, it's as good as it's getting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, let me go down on this one. If they were both more from the same angle, I'll bring this around this way a little. You just get in the corner of this.
Yeah, I don't care.
Right there. But then you're blocked on this one. So it's not ideal at all. I'll just slide it into view when I put something up. That way
All
it
right.
won't block anything.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go live on this one.
Should I start?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
Aloha and
doing it.
welcome to our Saturday orchid plant sale, coming live from the island of Maui in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. And I'm going to take just a couple seconds here to blow my whistle.
Oh no. Okay, ready.
And that's for the Philadelphia Phillies.
Did they win?
They won. And they're going on to the final for the National League.
Cool.
So that was great. And we all enjoyed that back in the Plume household. Well, welcome back, guys, if you're here before, and welcome if you haven't been here before. We're doing an orchid plant sale. We gather plants from all over the Hawaiian Islands and some from the mainland. And we bring them all here, and then we show them to you individually. And we'll tell you a little bit about them, and we will tell you how many we have and how much they are. And if you want one, all you need to do is to comment on the live feed with your name and the secret code that we give you for that particular plant. Now, if you haven't been here before, all you need to do is to email or message us, right?
There's nobody here who hasn't been here before.
Oh, okay. Message us with your information, your
I mean, that's one.
email
Yeah,
address.
Just
Yeah, forget about
you
that.
can forget all that.
Okay. Now let me cross that off. There we go. All right. So, goodness gracious. You all right? Yeah. Catch your breath. Bless you. So, I don't know what we're going to start with. Do you
Just
have an idea? Don't know either. Okay.
can't talk.
Can't talk.
Gonna have to wait.
All right.
Why don't you grab something?
Yeah, let me grab some.
There's stuff from Hilo over there. Let's do that first.
All right, let's do that.
You guys ever feel like the superior species when you choke on your own spit? I know I do. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, I'm simultaneously casting on YouTube too. We haven't done the giveaway yet. You want to give away that Hawaiian Deluxe or that Vanda that's hanging, or?
Yeah, let's do that one.
Ooh. So, I don't know how to. Thank you, David. Yeah, that's what I needed. So, if you guys want to join us over on YouTube, David just posted the link. You can either click on that, or if you can't click, you can press on it or click on it and hold it down, or right click on it and copy paste that link over to YouTube. If you have a YouTube account, that's how you can comment and, you know, blah, 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 blah.
Yada yada.
If you don't have a YouTube account, super easy to make one. They're free. You just need an email address. If you've got a Gmail address, I believe because Google owns Gmail and Google owns YouTube, I believe that you already have a default YouTube account. So, like, I know when I go to YouTube and it's like log in, and you go to log in, it's like, do you want to log in with this email address that we already have online, that you already have the password set to? And I go, yeah.
Yeah, give me some of that.
Can you see David Lyle's comment? It's 1, 2, 3 comments above yours, and he just replied to it. Perfect.
And can you guys see the flower here on this Vanda?
Hey, Anastasia. I'm guessing that's Sandra Oliver, Julie Hansen, Heidi Hard, Todd Cook, Becca, Beverly, Leslie, Renee, Heidi, Lou. Nice. Great. Yeah, we're on YouTube too, Peter. David has the link right above yours, right above your comment. Yeah, it's... yeah, so that'll be the weird thing, because the video... so Ted likes to be able to see himself on the video, so we've got the Facebook with the front-facing camera, so he can see himself. And then we have the YouTube on the back-facing camera. So the YouTube is actually accurate as to what the greenhouse looks like. And the Facebook feed is flipped.
All right. This is a beautiful little Vanda
I see you, Peter.
with huge flowers.
Michael. Christy.
And a very unusual shade.
Yay.
This is, I don't know what you call it. What do you call this? Mauve or something?
Yeah, mauve. That's
Mauve,
mauvey.
It's
Mauvish.
Okay.
Mauve-esque.
It's big. Look at the size of the plant. The plant's not that big. And 4 flowers. That's great. What is this little guy?
I think it's like a Dr. and Neck cross. Hey, Mitz.
Yeah, you're right.
And,
Not that that surprises me.
oh, and there's Kiffy. All right, good, good.
having trouble getting the tag out.
Don't even worry. We're gonna
Anyway,
broadcast on both for a while. You know what I mean?
it's big for a little plant. I mean, gosh, the plant's just not that big. Lots of roots. That's about it. Roots. Yeah. And this has been in flower for a couple of weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah. So what does it say in there?
It says.
What can you read?
I can read Dr. Anek,
Uh-huh.
and then something. Regancy or fancy?
Here, let me just see what it is.
Can you figure it out? The tag's just embedded in the
Kuwati
roots.
fragrance.
Fragrance.
Got it.
So these are seedlings, and they're going to be different. And this one is a good one.
Yeah, I think so too.
And it has flowered before. So, gosh. The guy's working overtime.
I found some more stuff, guys.
Yeah, I had to leave early yesterday. I was working on getting stuff for today from the greenhouse, and had to go to the dentist. Emergency. Yanked one of them suckers out, and it's. I don't go into detail because you probably know all about it. But a little swelling still there, and it's sore. But it's out, which is gotten rid of the pain anyway.
Yeah.
And so I didn't go all the way through the greenhouse. I only got the first couple of aisles.
There's a delay on both. Well, you know, there's a delay on both of them, and depending on your internet speed and what, you know, some things are going to be faster than others. I'm going to see how the comments go and be as diplomatic as I can about it, because the comments on YouTube are time-stamped, which is fabulous. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the picture's going to be better on YouTube, mainly because it's
The camera.
Yeah, mainly because it's my phone.
Yeah, iPhone.
Yeah. So here's a hint: when you have stuff in front of your face, you go out of focus.
Oh,
Just FYI.
okay.
All right. I don't know who MM is. Is that Miwa Masaoka? Yeah, I like the YouTube version too. Cool. All right, well, let's see how the comments go, because this could be a huge mess. So I'm just going to be cool about it. All right, that's what I figured. Okay. Hey, Brenda. You got Tiggy home? Wait. Okay, good. Oh, no, you found her. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, this is the live, Foster. He's like, is this the live?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you
video
know.
phone call.
All right, let's give this away. Do you have a number picked out?
Oh, that's right. We're giving this away.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You can just have it in your brain if
Yeah,
you want.
let me do
Because it's
that.
not like you know who these numbers are.
no, I have no idea.
Yeah. I'm not saying, like, your favorite person is commenting this. All right, so you got it?
I got it.
As long as it's okay. All right, guys. So let's do 1 through 20, and you guys can start guessing, and I'll read them out loud, and we'll see who gets them. All right, 12s, 2, 7, 20. Go back and forth and alternate because golly. All right. 12, 12, 2, 7, 23, 18, 19, 2, 11, 11, 9, 19, 17, 20, 9, 11, 17, 14, 3, 19, 13, 4.
Yeah, 4.
4?
Yeah.
Peter Teller, you got it.
All right, Peter. Good work.
Now, I also have like 4 other 4s. So I'm going to give you all seedlings, okay? So
very
here,
good. Oh.
I've got Kelly Grebe. I've got Melissa Williams. I've got Tina. But I don't have your information. Tina Renwick Tomanik. But I do have Mitz. Tina, are you signed up with us? All right. And Peter's gonna get this big old sucker. I know, like I'll give everyone seedlings, man. I was gonna do like a seedling. Oh, you emailed. Great. All right. Did you do that this morning or whatever? Hold on, I'm gonna find you. Oh, Christina Renwick. Okay, maybe that's why I can't. I don't have it. There you are. Gotcha. All right. Yep. Yeah, I have you and Vanessa Seaver. I think it's Seaver. Both of you guys have slightly different names than what you signed up with, so like sometimes it messes me up. Yeah, Kelly, you want a bench run seedling? All the basically all the fours that I thought might have been around the same time as Peter, I gave you a bench run seedling. All right, and then that one is Peter Teller. All right, cool.
And this one.
Todd said, "Can you not talk to the people on Facebook? It's confusing." Just talking his way out of a seedling there. Okay.
This is Volsticera Celtic
No, it's
Sun.
just. I'm sorry. Hold on. It's a seedling of just from my bench. Sorry, it's not seedlings of the Vanda.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is Volsticera Celtic Sun, Maya.
Okay. Now, this was listed twice on the list because I have these for 22, and then I have little ones in 3-inch pots for 14. Now, I want you to see the difference here.
Yeah.
And if anyone wants to switch over.
Oh, man, big difference.
Yep.
Here we go.
Now, see, this is why you can't, like, sometimes when someone's like, oh, it's in a 3-inch pot, you're like, okay. Because it could be almost as big as that other one in a 3-inch pot, but it's not.
It's not.
So, does anyone who got...
This is actually Goldfire, but...
Oh, okay. Well, there's Celtic... there was a Celtic Sun right next to it.
Next to it, yeah.
Here.
Thank you. Yeah, looks the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, Celtic Sun.
Yay, Helen's here.
But the good news is that they do grow quickly. These intergenerics, once they take hold and start to grow, they can really go. And
oh, nice. Thanks,
I would
Sandra.
say this one is in seedling bark, and this one is in moss. And you should.
I didn't see your
feed
comment,
them
Helen B.
while
or
they're growing.
Helen H. on the preview. I can't look now, but I'll put you down for one now. All right. I have Rita Anand, Kristen Elia, Cindy Rasmussen, and Michael Snap for these little guys. Do you guys want a big one instead? I'll give you first chance to switch over if you'd like. Just let me know. Yeah, I get that, Todd. Todd says YouTube appears to be more high definition, Alexis, so you may not want to walk over the camera if you drop it. Yeah.
He's been around a while, we can tell.
You'll be like, she's Jewish. That's more of a dude joke.
Dude joke,
you know
yeah,
what I mean.
Yeah.
All right, Michael's going to switch over. You got it. The big guys are just fab. That's why.
And they're in spike, and
Yeah.
they're monsters. They're just growing like crazy, ready for a 6.
Right. Yeah. So there's, as David's saying, on our channel, I'll rename it, and because it's just my old personal channel that I've had for over 10 years. So I erased the dog videos from it, and now I have, you know, I'll put a picture of an orchid instead of my dog, and I'll make it Maui Orchid Whisperer. But what you want to do is you want to subscribe to the channel, and there's a little bell that'll give you a notification whenever we go live. I don't know, like if it gives you a push notification on your phone or whatever, but yeah.
Switcher?
I will show you a picture. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
It's a little far away for the Facebook folks,
I can see it.
but okay, that'll work.
Very nice.
I did erase the dog videos, I know.
And they're good sized flowers, you know, they're about this big around. Volsticaras are generally, I think they have odontoglossum in it or something, and that makes them sort of bigger and fuller.
Yeah. All right. Well, I have something in my hair.
And the Biolaras are
Cool.
a little bigger, and we have that coming up next.
Yeah. I have 7 of these left. They're only 22, and as you can see, they're friggin' huge.
Humongous.
Shipping the week of the 25th. Will this go in? Yeah. Yeah, because that's not this coming week. That's the week after. Anything you get within a week of your shipping date won't go in the box, but everything else will. All right. If you want one of these, type in Sun, S-U-N. How about that? This is Volsticara Celtic Sun variety Maya, and this is the 4-inch pot. Heidi? Oh yeah, and always check. Michelle Wyndham, Beverly. What I'm using is software or an app on my phone to go live on YouTube, because until you have like 1,500 subscribers, they don't allow you to go live on your phone or mobile device. They're like laptop, desktop, and you're like, all right. So anyway, let's see. What else? Beverly, Karen, Sheinel Decker. Stefan. Anastasia. And did I miss anyone? I think I got everybody. I have one left just in case.
All right. Did we take care of the little one too?
No. Does anyone want a little one? I have 2 of these at $14. They sure got a lot of sun, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they're back there
Hey, Rita.
with the Cattleyas.
Yeah. Yeah, sign up your family and your dog and everything else. I don't think it's 15,000, Todd. I think it's 1,500. But until then, I have this software, so we'll be all right. Probably. Okay.
Okay. Next.
If you want a little one, type in Little Sun. How about that?
Or Sunny. S-O-N-N-Y.
All right. What's that one?
This is Bilera Big Shot,
Oh, this is Pink Panther.
Pink Panther, and
All right.
this is really nice and a huge flower.
Yeah, I've never had this one before. I've had Bilera Big Shots before, but I haven't had Pink Panther.
Yeah, we've had the Big Shot Pink Panther. I had that way back.
Before me.
Before Alexis.
Yeah.
Not before she was born, but before she joined the show.
Before I was born.
Yep.
All right. I think we can see it on both.
Yeah. And
By
you
the
can
way,
see-
thank you, Leslie, for this doohickey tripod
yeah, the
thingy
holds up
holder.
things, yeah.
Because otherwise,
Otherwise, I'd be here going.
Beverly, I got you for one of each. You got it.
And we had this before, and it's really good. But they were out of them for years. They didn't have them, and now here they are back in stock again.
Yeah, Rita, I'll switch you over to the big one for sure.
And you know what? I just can't keep quiet about how nicely grown Hilo Orchid Farm grows intergenerics. You know, you look at the old, the bulb right before this, and it's about the size of, I don't know, a little smaller than a quarter, but about a nickel, maybe a big nickel. And then this one is huge compared to it. It's like 3 times the size.
Yeah.
That's really good growing when your next growth is like 3 times the size of the one before it.
Nice, Laura.
They really got that down. And there it's in spike. So,
Yeah.
and the flowers are big. The flowers are like this size.
Yeah, they're ginormous. Yeah, they're like they're like 4 inches tall
Yeah.
and 3 inches across.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice and big. I'm trying to see if I have like a Hilo Sparkle in the greenhouse, and I don't see any.
No, I don't see any from here anyway.
Because it could at least show the size, but I don't see any at all. All right, well, that's okay.
Okay.
Anyway, let's do this one.
Yeah, so we have-
Bilera Big Shot, Pink Panther. They're not as big as the Volsticaras, but I paid the same price for them. So they are also 22.
Yeah.
And the code for this one is going to be pink, P-I-N-K. Hey, Ray. So I'm not worried about, guys, don't even worry about trying to get me to 1,500 subscribers. It's okay. It'll happen eventually, just naturally, like years down the line when we get more customers or we cycle through some customers or whatever. And it's all good. I can use this app for now. I'm totally okay with using that. It's literally just a separate thing I press on the phone. So don't even worry about that. What we want to do is we want to get people to get their accounts together and move over to YouTube so that we don't have to really do this Facebook thing very much anymore. I might just, whoa, I need to plug in my phone. Okay, that's why I brought this over here. Okay. Da-da-da. There we
So-
go.
We may have 99 problems, but 1,500 is not one of them.
Don't even worry about it, Helen Brandt. Yeah. All right. Pink we got for Julie. Gotcha. Jennifer. Gotcha. Allison. Hey, Allison, I know I owe you an SVO cat, and I don't think I have the one that you want, but I think I've got the one that you might need.
Sounds like Mick Jagger. Can't always get what you want, but sometimes you find you get what you need. What, do you happen to recall what she's looking for? Because I just went through the SVOs.
I went through them 3 times.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Trust
okay.
me. I was really trying to find it. Oh, good. Oh, okay. It's in a basket now? That's brilliant. Okay, good.
Okay.
All right. Oh yeah, and like the video too. That helps too. All right. Everybody listen to David.
Yeah, yeah. He's the
He's
YouTube guru.
He's the expert right now.
YouTube guru.
Oh, that's my new thing now.
Hmm?
I figured out what I'm going to do for people's birthdays. Tell me what that one is. We'll put it up and then I'll tell you my idea.
Okay, this is Dikea hendersoniana.
These are stupid cute, guys.
They are.
We had these back in, I thought it was more recently, but it was August.
See how time flies?
Yeah. But look at the flowers on these. How cute is that? And realistically, like, I think the YouTube video could probably go... Here, I'm going to try something.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, uh-oh? Right? Bad, right?
Yeah, well, there's
Oh, I see what
there's
this
a
does.
saying about it.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to go back to the wide. All right. There's... Because it can swap between different cameras, so, you know. There we go. You got two. They're both putting out spikes. Nice.
All right. So, how much are these? And do you have pictures?
Allison, I'm just going to give it to you.
Pictures
Don't
already
worry.
up.
Pictures up. So these guys are blooming size.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll bloom in these 2.5-inch pots easily. And look, you can mount them.
Yeah, they're in a basket. So
Yeah, and they just have the cutest little flowers of all time. They're bright pink. And they're just joyful. So this is Dikea hendersoniana.
Mm-hmm. How much are they?
$16.
16. Wow, that's good.
Yeah,
Flowering size.
yeah.
Mini.
And I can't believe I didn't get them again until today. But anyway, I have 11 of them. Yeah, right? Miranda says, I accidentally got 2 of them last round. And Allison says there are far worse accidents. All right, so if you want one of these, type in Kia, K-I-A. You can't get the sound in the video to sync. So like when Ted talks, his mouth is moving, but then the words don't sync up. Is that the thing? I'm just problem solving while we do this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We got Heidi. And Stefan. And Karen. The amount of people watching on YouTube is more than the... In fact, I have 32 on YouTube and 23 on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And some people are watching both. Okay, Heidi, Stefan, Karen. Got it. You restarted your feed and everything resynced? Good. It's like watching a Japanese... Yeah, like a dubbed movie. So, we're probably going to try and pull out some auction plants for tomorrow. I think it would be fun. Oh, we're not doing live auctions anymore. I forgot. So I'll put them up tomorrow after the show's over, is what I'll do. In a static post.
Oh, right.
Right. Okay. All right. Anyone else want a Dikea?
They're to die for.
Uh-huh. Okay.
All right, now we have a cute little Reichenstala Celestis blue.
Renee? Oh, Allison, you're Right? Karen, you got it. Okay, Melissa, yeah. For the foreseeable future, I'll be live on both platforms, just so that we can
Work out the bugs.
work out the bugs. All right, so Riken Stylus Celestis Blue, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me get that sucker up.
It's such a nice thing, Riken Stylus Celestis. And they use it intergenerically with Vandas, and it turns out really well. Because you still keep getting that foxtail of flowers, and you get the fragrance from the Riken Stylus Celestis, which is very pretty.
Speaking of bugs, this giant fast thing scuttled across the floor at work and disappeared under a cabinet. That's terrible. On my YouTube, we're still selling Volsticera Sun. Are you watching? Maybe. Weird. All right. All right. And Allison, I got you.
So how many Riken Stylus do you have, and how much are they?
Oh, I'm going there. Okay, hold on. Riken Stylus. So these guys are just seedlings, but let me check. I can't. My phone's up here. I have a feeling they're not crazy far off of blooming size.
Okay.
That's from what I remember. Culture for Riken Stylus is a slightly modified Vanda. So Riken Stylus is going to want to go a little bit less on the light, but everything else is the same. They're in the Vanda tribe. They breed with Vandas, and they take almost exactly the same care. I find that these little species, Riken Stylus or Vandas in general, tend to be a little bit smaller than the bigger hybrids that you see around. Especially this Riken Stylus is very cool. And it doesn't get, it's going to take a long time for it to get, really big for a small space. And and it'll get far into blooming size before that happens. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they don't get nearly the size of a Vanda hybrid.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Vanda hybrids, I've seen some of them that were 4 or 5 feet tall in a show.
Some of those Vanda guys in Florida have they have human-sized Vandas.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, 5 feet tall is my height.
Yeah.
So.
But these, I don't think you'll see them more than a foot tall.
All right. So, these guys are only 18. And did you show the plant?
I did.
With your grabber?
I will re-grab it.
Oh, good. He's very cute. Ah, yes. It's funny watching both of these feeds.
Same story, different angle.
Yeah, I'll move this out of the way. All right. Riken Stylus Celestis. There, we can still see that, right? I just have the cord in my. It's better. Boop. All right, Riken Stylus Celestis Blue, $18. And the code for these guys is, if I sell the rest of them, I'll make them all 17. There's 8 of them. Let's make the code blue.
Blue. And how many have you sold already, or how many more do you have to go?
I have 8. 8 left.
8 left. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Sarah. Heidi. Excuse me. Miranda. Looks like these guys hate discounts. I'm just kidding.
Well, you'll carry it till tomorrow too, right?
Yeah, I'll do it till tomorrow too. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll get grouchy and I'll just make him more money tomorrow. The fox got another chicken. Oh no, I'm sorry. Leslie, I got you. That sucks, man.
All right.
Sarah
So, should I-
had a fox eat one of her chickens.
What's the name of that fox that has a cartoon?
Are you thinking of the movie Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. That was a Roald Dahl book.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wes Anderson did the movie.
So, where are we going now?
Well, there's one more intergeneric from Hilo.
Okay.
And there's also a Cattleya from Hilo, too. Oh, and a Dendrobium hicoense. So if you can grab those three, there's Richard Mueller by Bryciana, there's Marfitch, and there's Dendrobium hicoense.
Richard Mueller.
Oh, yeah, the Disney Robin Hood. Yeah, that movie was hilarious.
And Echoians.
Oh, I love Roald Dahl's adult books. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, Roald Dahl was just a good writer all around. His kids' books were magical. His adult books are shocking.
Okay.
But great. There's a baby gecko on that. Oh, Stumpy, it's Stumpy! Turn it around. No. Stay still, real still. Flip that around. See this leaf right here?
Oh, yeah.
Stumpy's there.
Hey, Stumpy. Can you see him?
I can. Hello, Stumpy. He's like eyeballing my finger. He's like, I don't know. Just don't drop Stumpy. Other hand. There you go. Do you guys see him? No. Nope. Down.
Oh, yeah, there
He's
he is.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Move him that way. Nah, it just won't focus on him. All right, show this camera then.
Yeah, he's moving.
Yeah. There he is, right? There. His little head. Here, give me this. Okay. There he is. Hello. My name's Stumpy. I'm growing my tail back. It's my full-time job. All right, kid, you got to get off the orchid, though.
Yeah, before shipment, anyway. All right, so this is Biolera Marfitch, Howard's Dream,
All right, let me show a picture of that.
AMAOS. It's a clone.
This flower is just as big as the Biolera Big Shot,
Mm-hmm.
if not a little bit bigger.
Yeah, maybe. Depending on how good you are.
All right.
And we're talking big flowers. Big.
Yeah. Big. Oh, he jumped.
Ah.
He's back on the bench. All right. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
Stumpy's a... He landed hard, though. I could hear him. He
Yeah.
sounded like a big fat raindrop. I think I'd get in trouble if I put Stumpy in anybody's box, but he's awfully cute. He hangs out right here all the time. I don't know, like, what he went to check out, but they really like to lick... you ever see Happy Sap on plants? Hold on, let me give the code for this. I'm going to discount Marfitch, if I can. Yeah, I can. I'll do them for 20. And the code's going to be Howard, Howard.
Howard.
Yeah.
Howard, come in here.
So there's this thing that orchids do, especially cattleyas that are about to bloom. They have what's called happy sap. I see it a lot on Catasedae too, where it's this clear liquid that looks like it's bubbling out of your buds before they open. And that's totally normal, so don't even worry about it. It happens on the leaves sometimes too, on new spikes, all that stuff. And the geckos love to lick it off the plants. So they'll go hit, like, their favorite shipment or area on the bench is always like when Akasuka sends us stuff in bud, and they're like, this restaurant is lovely. You know,
Yeah.
they're like, the decor is very clean.
Yeah.
And the food's top notch. All right, Howard's going to Karen, Beverly, anyone else? Yeah, ants do like it too. It does look neat, but it is sticky.
Yeah, geckos we tolerate very well, but ants, no.
Yeah, ants can F right off.
Yeah, and that's Department of Agriculture is right behind us when they talk about that, because one of the first things they do when they come in to inspect the nursery
Helen, gotcha.
is to take little pieces of look like chopstick and scoop out a little nordle of
Nordle.
peanut butter from a jar, and then drop it on the floor next to the bench. And they let it sit there for about a half hour and see if any ants come over.
Yep.
It's
Very scientific.
Yeah, that's their scientific way.
It's cool though. I mean, it works.
And it does work, yeah. It does work.
And then if no ants get it, I get it. You know, you can eat that peanut butter.
Yeah.
They don't mind.
The dog doesn't
They look
mind
at you
either.
weird, but
But the reason that we don't like it is, of course, because we get inspected for it, but because ants will carry some pests or diseases from one plant to another.
yeah, especially
They're
scale,
what's
right?
called in the scientific community a vector. And not in a nice way. All right, are we finished with Marfitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only sold 3.
3? Okay, well, tomorrow's another day, and they're not even in flower yet.
You're not even in flower yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Nordle.
Oh, this should be really interesting. I can't wait to see one of these. B.L. Richard Mueller, which is kind of a cute flower in itself, and it's small. And then that's crossed with Schomburgkia bryceana, which is a species Schomburgkia, and
Yeah, and I accidentally have it capitalized on this list, so just FYI. Here's Richard Mueller.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is, I believe this is Nodosa by Milleri.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, I know it's Milleri.
Yeah.
Thank you, David. Yeah, you know, we didn't have a lot of those gold dust or Madagascar day geckos. We didn't have any of them when I
When we
first
started,
moved here.
No.
There's also a new chameleon that's around that has like a little ridge on its back, and they're dark brown with like a almost like a little rattlesnake pattern. They're pretty cute. Nobody got one of these, I don't think.
The Richard Mueller?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gotten any of
Wow.
these first.
And look, let me get it up to the camera, but
I did have them once before.
they are, that's not going to hold on too well because it's wet. There we go. But look at the size of them here in 3-inch pots. They're really quite large for the size of the pot.
Yeah, they are big. Okay, and then here, let me show you what Bryciana looks like.
Yeah. Because Bryciana is,
It's fun. It's a Schomburgkia.
yeah, and Schomburgkias are just, if you like weird stuff, they're, they're twisty sort of petals sometimes. And,
Yeah, they're weird. Trying to keep from blocking your face.
Oh, it's okay.
It's not okay.
No.
You're the handsome, handsome talent of this joint. All right.
Man, I don't know where you got those glasses, but you keep them.
All right. So that is Bryciana and by Richard Mueller.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the code on this one is going to be Rich, R-I-C-H. And these are 22. The same price they were last time, I believe.
Nice. And of course, it's a seedling, so
Yeah, they'll all be different.
with these two parents being so different, you're probably going to get a lot of variety in the result, and it'd be nice to have more than one.
Hint, hint.
It looks like I'm going to have more than one.
All right. Rich is going to... Todd. Heidi. Tina. And I got you, Ray. I know it's probably being a jerk to you right now. It keeps tagging your friend. I got you. I know. Karen, I got you. Yeah, well, so that's half of the cross. This is Schomburgkia Bryciana, and then that's bred to Richard Mueller. All right. Yeah, those are going to be dynamite. I don't know if Bryciana is one of those Schomburgkias that needs to be, that has a really, really long spike. I know that Milleri has a pretty decently long spike compared to the size of the plant. So my prediction is this is going to hold the flower probably...
Foot?
Yeah, maybe a foot above the top of the media in the
That's
pot.
what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah. Janice and Leslie, got you. I'm so glad so many of you are on YouTube. So if you guys just arrived, we are simulcasting on YouTube as well. I'll ask David to post the link in the comments again. And if you have a YouTube account, pop on over there. We're slowly going to switch over to YouTube in the next month or two.
Yeah.
But for a while, we will be live on both.
Yeah, until everybody gets
And
it.
who knows? Maybe I'll just stay live on both.
Who
You know,
knows?
it's not ridiculous.
Yeah, we might even go for 3.
Is this one of the 7-footers, Michael? 7 feet in man inches? That was funny. Okay, so Jennifer Williams says that her Bryciana spike was 7 feet long. And here's the thing. That's normal for Schomburgkias, you guys. Some of them will be like, oh, we'll do like a 2-foot spike. No big deal. But then some of them are just like, you're going to have to put this pot on the floor so that we don't hit the ceiling.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that'll be really fun.
There you go, Facebook people
I love it.
and YouTubers.
Right? How many feeds do I want to manage? I wouldn't mind going live on TikTok and Instagram, though.
You can do that. I've seen those apps where you...
Yeah, no, this app will actually do that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got several platforms in there. All right, so this is, I think, underappreciated, and I expect it to be underappreciated today as well. But that's okay. I'm just still going to buy them because
They are sweet.
they're sweet. They're full of flowers. Here, I want you guys to see. Look, here's Do you see this? That's in the palm of someone's hand. It is a plant that's probably maybe half the size of the one we're selling, and it has 6 flowers easily. These guys, once they start blooming, the flowers are so big and so plentiful, you can't even see the plant anymore. These guys will mount and say less. These guys will mount okay because they are dendrobiums. And just keep in mind, too, they are dendrobiums. So don't overwater these guys, because what will happen is they'll start to, the roots will rot off of them, and then you'll end up with these little pseudobulbs that fall out of the pot. And I've done this to other dendrobiums that I pretended weren't dendrobiums, and then I was like, oh, they're dendrobiums. And then I let them dry out in between waterings, and they're a little happier about that. The thing about these little mini dendrobiums is if you mount them, you can water them every day.
Yeah.
You don't even have to worry about it, because my nurturing side, which is super intense, which is why I have so many children.
Lucky dog.
Yeah, one lucky dog. Wants to water this more often because it's small.
Yeah.
But, you know, meh, 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 meh. Oh, Kiffy has hers mounted. Okay, so maybe, because I find that these guys do, so, you know, when you're, all right, let me give the code for this. Let's just make it, let's see what I pay for them. Okay, so they're 22, and these are overgrown in 3-inch pots. And let's make the code just the letter H. This is Dendrobium hecoense, Hekounense. I can't remember what I was going to say.
Well, you said they were overgrown 3-inch pot.
No, I know.
Before that, I guess.
It's not fragrant as far as I can tell. I have sniffed them. All right, Jennifer. I think mounting them would be the best idea. Ray. Karen. No. I did all the choking today.
Okay.
You're not allowed. So, I think these guys would work great mounted. I'm going to maybe try that with a few of them. If we have, with whatever's left over. I think. All right, anyone else for Hekoense? Yeah, I have drowned a few of these. You know, putting them in a place where, or just sometimes, you know, when you're filing stuff away in the greenhouse, you're just like, oh, I'm going to put this on the bench of seedlings, or I'm going to put this on the bench that gets watered more often. And for these little guys, you don't really have to do that. What I recommend, though, is, you know how if you have a big dendrobium, like, say, a denphal that's in a 4-inch pot, and you're like, I'm going to let this dry out between waterings, and so when it's just about to the dry point, you know, you wait another day or two, and that's fine, and then you water it again. That's perfect. With these little guys, you want to let them get to the dry point for about a day, maybe 2, you know. They do have fat little pseudobulbs, and they are semi-deciduous, so some of the old leaves will fall off, but they're just really fun. Okay, so yours wasn't fragrant. Yeah, I don't think any of mine were either.
How about this? Is this okay?
Yeah. Yeah, if there's something that's sold, I'll just say it's sold.
Okay.
And it's easy. All right, so a lot of this is just going to be me looking stuff up. Because...
Yeah, because these are ones we've pulled from the benches, and they're one of a kind.
What do you got?
This is Alicera Hilo Ablaze. Hilo Gold.
Okay, don't sound too excited.
No, it's a good one. And it's, I mean, you've got to get it in a bigger pot. And it will flower up on the next bulb, I would think.
That's a really good picture.
Yeah.
I have a couple of these. Yay! Thanks, guys. We got 15 likes on the live feed. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So, Alicera Hilo Ablaze. I buy these every single time they're available because I love them more than anything. These are blooming size in 3-inch pots. They routinely bloom in 3-inch pots.
Yep.
Which is one of the lovely things about them. So they don't have to be so huge. And these guys are only 14 bucks. So if you want one of these, type in Hilo, Hilo.
14 bucks is pretty reasonable for an intergeneric that's flowering size.
Damn Skippy.
You know, I'm on the internet and I'm looking around and I see, like, let's say I'm looking up a cross and I'm going to see the flower.
Kelly? Gotcha.
And, you know, there are people on the internet selling them. And I look at the prices.
Ray?
And I'm like, and then you got to pay shipping on top of that? Whew. And that's the beauty of this show we do, is that
Well done, Michelle.
you get to pick plants from half a dozen different nurseries that you would ordinarily have to go to individually and then pay for shipping for one plant or two plants. And here you can get
Beverly,
half
gotcha.
a dozen plants from different nurseries and just pay one shipping fee. And we do get good rates. I mean, we get more than 60% off the FedEx rates. So that's
Yeah,
why
you guys, when I'm making labels, or when I used to make labels, I have Juniper make the labels now. But when I used to make labels, you know, you'd go calculate the charge. And it says published rate and your rate because we have a discount. And the published rate, I'm not joking you, on some of your boxes has been over $1,500.
Yeah, it's
Isn't that
crazy.
insane?
It's crazy.
Like, I've sent Helen Brandt and Leslie Stock several $1,500 boxes that would have been just for shipping.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And of course, there's a reason for it, you know. And what is it? The reason?
We're just good people, and good people come out ahead, right?
Money. Yeah, the FedEx people don't want those planes that bring all of our stuff over here going back empty.
David said, if you want to send me some of Helen's boxes, I'll pay the shipping. No, 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 no.
So, well, we just have one of these, right?
No, we have 4.
4. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good.
So I sold 3 of them, so good.
Good.
I'll keep the 4th one, because mine.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, this is so cute. And it doesn't have a tag, but it doesn't really matter.
Oh, yeah, I didn't put it up because I didn't know if it was a species fail or if it was, you know, that, which...
It's a mini
I see.
hybrid.
Yeah. It's just it's a cute little Dorydenopsis cross thing that I got from Mike Hollinger at Alohalani.
And you can see,
You're almost caught up? That's amazing, Leslie.
if you're into Phalaenopsis and Phalaenopsis breeding or whatever, you can see that this flower has the color in it from probably from a Dorydes, and the upright spike and the number of flowers. So as Alexis said, it's probably a Dorydenopsis. But, you know, who cares? It's a beautiful flower. And lots of them for a little plant.
I'm making a note of this burnt leaf right here.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's fine. We'll just do it for, what, 16 bucks?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what, that's why it's probably still on the bench, is because when we got it, it probably had this discolored leaf, and we've put another leaf or two on, and it looks nice.
Fun fact about shipping. FedEx runs an empty plane every night from the West Coast to the East Coast, just picks up packages that fell off the truck and brings them to Memphis. Holy moly.
That's discouraging. Because we often wonder, sometimes FedEx loses the box. And I often wonder, does somebody slip it in their trunk or something?
So
But
let the YouTubers see the plant. I have more people on this than I do over there.
Okay, well, I started here.
I mean, you kind of did.
And, did somebody in the warehouse grab this thing? No, it probably just fell off a truck somewhere.
All right. So this little dude's $16, and the code is going to be NOID, NOID.
Noid.
Noid. Tell me what it is before you.
This is Jumbo. What is it?
Signotes?
Signotes.
Okay, Jumbo Puff is sold.
Why can't I remember that?
I don't know.
Jumbo
sold.
Puff.
Sold. It's sold.
Number 1. Sold. Okay.
Yeah.
Vandopsis.
All right, no IDs going to David. I don't think that's on my list. Oh yeah, Vandopsis Parishii?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I do. There's a lot of singles, guys.
Yeah, so be patient. If you can. Can you see that? I should tip it a little because it's kind of down in the pot because it's in a basket and the basket's down at the inside the pot. But it's flowering size. Parishii flowers small.
Yeah, and they have really cute flowers too.
Yeah, and here for you, the YouTubes. This is a one-off.
Oh dear. Signotes culture is the same as Cataseidinae.
Yeah.
It's got the same rest period. It's got the same growth period. It's pretty much feed and water heavily during active growth.
Summertime.
Yeah. And then give it a hard winter rest.
Thanksgiving.
And then start watering it when the new growth is 5 inches tall and the roots are several inches long, 3 to 5 inches.
January.
Yeah, late January, early February. And that's it, man.
Yeah, and when you water it when it has a new growth, try to avoid putting water down inside the growth because then you just have to make sure that it's out of there by the end of the day because it'll rot if it sits overnight and it gets cold.
Well, once the new growth is 5 inches or more, you tend to it tends to hold less water in there because it's finally got the leaves going out instead of being a little tube in which to catch death.
Yeah.
All right.
I suspect that when they grow in nature, they have a little angle to them so that the new growth doesn't get quite as much water.
Vandopsis Parishii, $14. The code is going to be Paris, Paris.
And you have how many?
Just one.
One.
This is a Vanda, probably what, Dorydenopsis cross?
Mm-hmm. I would think.
Oh no, it's not. It's Vandopsis is its own thing.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a species.
It's a species.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heidi, it's all yours. I'm just not super educated on Vandopsis. I only have like one or two, and one of them is this one. And I just treat it like a Phalaenopsis.
So this is another Reichenstala Celestis Blue. So
Okay, you can put it away.
we already done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been there and done that.
Been there, done that.
And this
Oh,
is...
nice, Karen.
Oh, okay, so this is different.
You're welcome, Miranda. Yeah, if you guys ever have culture questions or care questions, just let me know.
And That looks like my writing too.
What is it?
Oncidium cheriforum. And
Sold.
Sold. That's good. It kind of ran off the bottom of the tag. All right. Horus Maxima by Showtime. Cattleya.
So I'm not going to look this up. And I'll tell you why. Because it takes a lot of time to look it up. Showtime doesn't have a really good picture. And Horus is a big light purple with a dark purple lip. And so is Showtime Classic. So that's what this is.
This is a vigorous grower. It has flowered. It's not really in a 4-inch pot, but there's some of it's in a 4-inch pot.
Sorry, it's what? Horus Maxima by Showtime?
What?
Sorry, it's Horus Maxima by Showtime?
Yes.
It's not on my list.
Not on your list.
No.
No. All right. Well, there it is.
I have Horus Maxima, AMAOS.
Uh-huh.
I have Horus Maxima by Ellen Kobayashi.
No, this is.
All right. I have a feeling maybe the rest of the tag wasn't read out. Okay. Bye.
This is Showtime Classic HCC.
That's what I'm just gonna make this one because I doubt I have a Horus on its own.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it has flowered. And I should have cut this off, but I didn't.
All right. Well, life goes on.
Yeah.
It's got 2 new growths. It's $16. If you want it, type in Horus. HORACE.
That's a great price.
I know it.
Because it's a flowering size,
Yep.
big lavender cattleya.
Huge.
And has flowered. And it's
Todd, it's all yours.
it's ready to go into a 6.
Okay. Next.
All right. You guys are whipping right along. That's good.
Well, we have a lot of stuff, so.
Yeah, we do. This is Rustic Spots.
I have one of these left. I had 2 of them.
By it's Richard Mueller by Landate.
Yeah. All right. Here's Rustic Spots.
And this is flowering size.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, well, I sold that one. All right.
You did.
Yeah, I have one in a pot and one in a basket.
Basket.
Here, should I just show the flowers so that
Flower.
we could sell the basket?
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know where the basket might be?
With the baskets. I'll look for it. Hold on. All right, let me go.
You know what it's going to look like.
Yeah, I do.
Good, good.
I'm not too shabby, huh?
Good eye. Here it is in a basket. Well established, roots coming out all over the place. It's a pretty flower.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. Oh, you have it up there.
This is Rustic Spots. H&R is the clonal name.
Mm-hmm.
The one in this basket will do for $25. And the code is going to be Spot.
Here, Spot. Such a good boy.
Yes, he is.
He's the best. All
All
right.
right.
Hang him up here. All right.
No one for Spot?
No one? Oh my gosh. Such a cool flower.
Apparently not.
Oh yeah, I had this 20 years ago. This is Miltassia shiloh
Sold.
okika, which is the Hawaiian word for orchid. This one is Arthurera sea snake,
Sold.
and apparently sold as well. Okay. this one is this is Hilda Takamatsu,
What's the prefix?
BLC,
Okay.
which is Maori song by Maikai. And it still has the sticky from the previous customer. Well on its way to flowering. It's got quite a nice size growth on it. In a
I think so too, Kelly.
3-inch pot.
Just trying to get the angle right on the Facebook one. Yeah.
And thanks to David Lyle, we are able to put it up close without having Alexis happen to pop up and down all the time.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
It is such a good thing. All right, so Hilda Takamatsu, the thing about this is these are all seedlings, so it can look like that, it can look like this. Here's all the possibilities of Hilda Takamatsu.
So far, yours could be different.
Yeah. So, check these out.
Kind of a self-writing, isn't it?
I mean, to a degree, yeah. All right, so Hilda. Gosh, I feel like I sold it, but let's see. Nope, it's right here. $16, and the code's Hilda, Hilda. Next.
And it's really starting to take off.
Yep,
All right.
good stuff.
Now this thing that's been crawling out of the tray.
So, someone else had sound that wasn't synced up, David, and they restarted the video, and they and it got synced up. So that's good. That one's sold, by the way.
Oh,
so.
it is? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta ask me, yeah.
Has this one been sold?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Beverly, it's all yours.
We saw this before. Diakia hendersoniana.
Yeah. Was there an old one left over?
Yeah, from a previous sale, probably.
Yeah.
How
But
about-
I don't have any on my list.
How about Copper Queen?
Okay.
BLC. This is yet small yet.
Yeah. What's the prefix on it?
BLC.
All right. I don't want to sell that. I'll tell you why.
Don't have to, but go ahead.
Well, it's tiny. That's why. And I have full-sized ones.
Ah, good. There you
I have
go.
one in bud over there.
Oh. All right.
Do you want
this
to
is...
pull the... Hey, there's a name on the front of that one.
Oh, forgot to get it off. Okay.
That one's sold.
It is sold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And not to this guy.
I think it's sold. Let me make sure.
Okay.
It's not on my list.
Okay. It's flowering size, has flowered.
Yeah, I'm just... Wish it was on my list.
Yeah.
Because it makes me think that something else on my list isn't here. And that was mistaken as something else?
Probably not, because we had someone new who's working for us, kind of for a trade thing.
This
text-
isn't one of her trays, though.
No? I thought it was.
Maybe it was. All right.
Anyway, have her text over all the crosses to put on the list, but she wouldn't have put anything on the list that wasn't here because she wouldn't know one from the other.
Yeah, that makes
You
sense.
sort of follow me?
No.
Anyway, this one had a spike and flowered, and it's not flowering now, but there's a cute little new growth coming up, and there's actually almost room enough in this pot for it. So this is it's an Oncidium Alliance thing. It's
Oncidiopsis.
Oncidiopsis, Onolicious variety Vivid.
All right, let me look it up real quick.
Okay.
Here we go. How cute is that? Hey, Christine. This is OIP Onolicious. There's also the possibility that I didn't somehow missed it when I was copying everything over. All right, so I'm gonna.
How much is it?
Well, I mean, what do you want for it?
Oh, okay.
Because it's not on my list, so I didn't price it.
One of those things. Oh, I don't know. 18?
Oh, about 16.
16, okay. Oh,
All right.
That's good with that.
And what's the clonal name?
Vivid.
V-I-V-I-D.
Mm-hmm.
All right. $16 for this little dude. And the code is Vivid, V-I-V-I-D. Can someone fry me a pork chop sandwich? I'm sort of hungry. It does kind of look like a Miltoniopsis, which is why it's probably an Oncidiopsis. Is that what I said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's probably Miltoniopsis bred with an Oncidium. I think that's how you get that one in particular. Kathy Penwell, you got that one. Okay, what else?
This is a SVO
Uh-huh.
8067.
I don't have all the SVO numbers, so
You don't
just
have
tell me what
numbers.
the
No,
name
I forgot
is.
to tell her to do that, yeah.
No worries.
This is BLC Sunspots
Oh, BLC. Okay.
by BL Richard Mueller. And the Richard Mueller is a 4N.
BLC.
Yeah.
Okay, I only have half of that one. It's BL Richard Mueller?
Yes.
Or BC?
BL.
Okay. Okay, and then what's the clonal name on Richard?
4N.
Oh,
It's in quotes.
okay.
So they probably had it tested.
All right, so BLC Sunspots by BL Richard Mueller.
If you like spots, it's probably going to come out spotty.
It's definitely going to come out spotty. Both of the parents are spotty.
Both the parents, yeah.
Oh, I
Has
keep
a really cute, nice new growth. Plenty
pressing
of room in the pot.
back button and it's driving me nuts.
I would let it go in this pot for another year. Seems very happy in there. Are you happy in there? Oh, it's jumping. Yeah, must be yes.
Uh-huh. All right, we all know what Richard Mueller looks like. He's this dude right here.
Yeah.
And then it's BLC Sunspots?
Yes, it is.
All right. Oh, come on, man. Okay. What's the clonal name on Sunspots? It's okay, I don't care.
Sunspots. It's Sunspots twice.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's registered as RBY Powella Spots. Yeah. Anyway,
SVO, you know, it's quality stuff, and It's a nice looking plant with room to grow in this pot. It's a 3-inch pot, and I wouldn't be surprised if it flowered in this 3-inch pot.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. All right, this is BLC Sunspots, Variety Sunspots by BL Richard Mueller, 4N, $22, and the code's going to be SPOT.
Spot. Okay.
Do you want to tell me what it is?
Yeah, this is Brassia New Start,
Okay.
Variety Galaxy. And
No one for this SVO spotted thing?
Really?
I have a feeling the SVO stuff isn't going to move
Yeah.
today. And I'll tell you why. Because we had it just recently, and these are the leftovers from that, and I can't discount them.
Yeah.
I just can't.
I know.
There's no wiggle room. In fact, we don't make enough on these to really justify getting them,
Yeah.
but we just really like them.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
By the time we pay shipping on them to get over here, because they don't get the kind of shipping rates we do. You know.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh.
You are pulling it with your foot. You're
Oh.
standing on it
Oh,
with your
my.
foot.
Oh,
Yeah,
my.
there you go. It's okay.
And by the time we pay the shipping on 100 plants is more than $100.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
more like-
150, 175.
Yeah, and that adds to the cost. And then it's nice of him to even wholesale us, let
Yeah.
alone have a deep discount. And it's not that deep. It's So by the time we pay somebody to unpack it, even if I do it myself, it's still very little wiggle room.
But they're really fun, that's why.
But they're fun and they're great. And as soon as people start flowering them and taking them to shows or putting them up for judging, they'll start to be in demand again really heavily, because they're winners. He's been doing this for over 30 years, and he's got it down.
Yeah, he's been doing it really well for the last 3 or 4 years.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just kidding. That was a joke.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So as far as this Brassia goes, this New Start, I'm anxious to see more Brassia breeding, because
Yeah?
it's such a pretty flower, very delicate and kind of a nice looking flower. I like the flowers, and you don't see the kind of
What's-
variety in them.
Oh, that's it. I see.
That you could. It would be something to take up if you were thinking about getting into breeding for a hobby. Would be to collect a bunch of different brassias and start breeding them. Pick them out, try to go for size or color or flower count or whatever you want, and start looking for candidates. But here, you want to see this one closer? A little bit heavy, but there you go. Nice new growth, big bulb. And then over here, nice new growth, big bulb, 4-inch pot. And some of the ones, the species, a lot of the Brassia species are quite nice. There's not a lot of them.
Okay.
A good place to start. And how many? You just have one, right?
Yeah, and he's $16.
16. Okay. Wow.
And the code's going to be Galaxy.
And it's flowering size.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know if it has enough bulbs. There's only 2 bulbs in a new growth, but
yeah, once that new growth is mature, then it'll bloom, I'm sure.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. We have 73 subscribers, 38 watching, and 20 likes for the first video.
Oh, that's great.
Yay!
Good work, guys. Whoa!
Did that just...
It just did that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, Christ. Woo!
Okay. I don't really know how to... I don't I don't know what happened.
No, I don't either. It scared me.
Yeah.
This is Trichoglotta smithii. Do we still have that?
Hold on. I was just... All right, hold on. Julie's going to get the...
Brassica?
Yeah. Yeah, the Smithii is available.
All right.
Whoa, I underpriced that. Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good size one. This is certainly flowering size.
Oh, it's
Well past.
years past flowering size.
Yeah. And it has really nice roots, aerial roots with really beautiful green tips, and a stake, which you definitely would need unless you find a block of tree fern or something to hold it.
Yeah, they sell moss poles in
The box stores.
okay. I think that's my issue.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it bottom heavier,
Heavy.
I
That's
guess.
yeah.
But I need to have the
Let gravity.
this way.
Let gravity win.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And I don't know what Smithii looks like, but I know
You do.
Brachiata. I know that one. And this has the possibility, and has already flowered out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, half a dozen old spikes here, and will continue to flower as it grows up. Oh, and there's a bunch down at the bottom too. This started flowering when it was about 6 inches tall, and now it's considerably taller. It's more like
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna correct the price.
16 to 18 inches. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna do this guy for 28
Yeah.
because that's a decent discounted price. Yeah. All right. Good. And normally one this size would be about 35.
Yeah, I would think
It's huge.
and they're not that common. You just don't find them everywhere.
And they have those aerial roots will grab onto any moss pole that you get for like any other plants. They're really fun. Trichoglotta smithii has these adorable stripy little flowers, and it's just fun. My neighbor who this is the other neighbor who doesn't, it's not like they're not into orchids. They're just, they don't have any.
Yeah.
She actually got one of these because it was just so darn cute. This is Trichoglotta smithii, $28, and the code's going to be Smith, SMITH. I hear you with the, so there's a delay for me on both of these, and stuff comes in at the same time so far, which is really nice. Yeah, Jennifer, you got that just before Tina.
All right, what would you like to do next?
Any other, you can just grab, you want to put this one back?
Mm-hmm.
And just grab any other tray and we'd get it. Yeah, so luckily, I know there's delays on both of them, but what I'm seeing is when I give the code, I see the comments come in at the same time on both of them, which is really nice so far.
These are the miscellaneous catleys in little pots.
No, please no.
Okay. All right, 4-inch.
Yeah, whatever I don't sell of the 2.5 inchers, I'm gonna do in 10 packs because I'm not looking up the crosses on 2.5 inch pots. I'm just not doing it.
So there.
Hey, Steven.
All right. Oh yeah, this is gonna be cool. This is Lelea anceps by Cattleya violacea semi-alba. And the anceps is Roblingiana.
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 Yeah.
As in bling bling. And and CHM AOS, a certificate of horticultural merit from the American Orchid Society. So this was a kind of an unusual and interesting Lele anceps, and the judges thought to give it a horticultural merit. And crossed with Violacea semialba flammea, which is Myrtha isabella, and it has an FCC. So, oh boy.
So this is Roblingiana. This is Lele anceps. There's different varieties. There's Guerrero, there's Roblingiana, there's Disciplinata, all kinds of stuff on Lele anceps. Roblingiana in particular has these two side petals that are stripy and different than the other ones. And that's kind of how you can tell them apart. Here's another one. Here's another one. But you can see the difference between, you know, yeah. Yeah, you did, but I have several of them. So that's the good news, Renee. I have 3 more of them.
Of these?
Yeah.
Good.
So this is the Lele anceps.
And you know, Lele anceps is just like a standard sized Cattleya,
Yeah.
and Violacea is small. So that'll be interesting too. And I have noticed, and maybe I'm not remembering correctly, but I have noticed that the hybrids with Lele ancep, when they're crossed with a smaller one, tend to be smaller. So the large size of anceps does not dominate the size of the new plant. So I'm expecting these will flower at another growth or two.
Renee. She's like, if I hadn't gotten this in pre-sale, I would have tried to buy it again. So this is Cattleya violacea. This is one of my favorite species cats.
Yeah. This is a
Violacea has this sort of drippy emo shape to it that usually opens up so far it bends backwards a little. It has a long tubular lip, and the whole thing looks like it was crafted out of like velvet. They're amazing flowers. They're shockingly beautiful in person, and this cross in particular I have seen bloom out, and it's really lovely.
Oh, you have seen it.
Yeah, I think it actually has a name, but I can't look it up. So,
Okay.
That's probably something else I'd want to do. I might want to, I don't know. I need another tablet, is what I need, or another phone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lele anceps Roblingiana by Cattleya violacea semi-alba flammea. Oh, so this one is Myrtha Isabel. It's not Muse.
Mm-hmm.
So hold on. Let me show you what a semi-alba looks like. Sorry. My bad. I thought it was Muse, but it's not.
No. But it does have the FCC.
Here we go. Here's your semi-alba. Just trying to find a slightly... All right, ignore that color on the petals, but this is a really good representation of a semi-alba right there. So this should be really fun. These are only $16. I have 3 of them, and the code is going to be ROE, R-O-E, as in fish eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this one's going to be really cool too. David? I've seen this cross bloom out. It might have been the Guerrero cross, but Ray, Helen, and that's it. All right.
This is RLC Pamela Hetherington by RLC Samyang Ruby, variety general. and the Pamela Hetherington has an FCC.
So,
And this will be its first flowering.
RLC Pamela?
Yes.
All right.
And you can see the sheath is already formed. Very nice.
Here she is. She's pretty.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful flower, the Pamela Hetherington. Yeah,
No kidding.
yeah, and big. And I think the large lavender and pink cattleyas will always be in demand
Sorry,
because
Sarah.
they're just so incredibly beautiful.
The Violacia Anceps cross is probably another year or two from blooming.
I would say, yeah.
And it's not that Violacia will flower pretty small,
Oh yeah.
but the Anceps needs to be a little bit bigger. That's for sure. And even if you're going to split the difference, you're still not quite at Violacia flowering size. So probably another year or two. But it's going to be dynamite when it does.
Mm-hmm.
Flip that around. What's on the other side of that pseudobulb? Right there? Fuzz?
Buzz, yeah.
All right. Just want to make sure. Okay.
Okay.
So this is Pamela Hetherington. And
By
I'll look up Sanyang Ruby.
Sanyang Ruby.
This is going to take forever to do this, by the way.
Yeah. No.
This is why we need a website.
Yeah.
People are like, what do you have available? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, really.
Who knows?
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So
All right.
there's going to be some variety in these.
Mm-hmm. This plant's only $20.
It's a shame we don't have more.
And the code's going to be Ruby, R-U-B-Y.
Don't take your guns to town, Ruby.
Oh, interesting. Sarah says, Sanyang Ruby smells amazing. It smells cinnamony.
Uh-huh.
I love that.
And it's the right color for that.
Cinnamon?
Cinnamon color.
Cinnamony?
Uh-huh.
Is it
Like a cinnamon bun.
Cinnamony?
A cinnamon bun. Bun.
Todd, you got it.
This is Pacific Dragon, neon purple, and it's a Oncidium or epi. It says epi, yeah. It's a reed stem.
Is it Pacific Punch Purple Fizz by Pacific Dragon Neon Purple?
It is indeed.
Great. I honestly think that these are pink and not purple.
Mm.
I'm just going to look up reed stem. I'll look up one of these. How about that?
Okay.
So what is it?
Pacific Punch or
Pacific
Dragon.
Punch. Here we go.
Has flowered. It's in spike again. And this is getting crispy here, but not yet ready to break off.
Okay.
These are
What's the other one? Dragon?
Yeah, Pacific
Dragon.
Mm-hmm. These are very sturdy plants. They're almost, except for the fact that they've got this dead part up here, it almost looks artificial because they're very thick leaves that are like waxy almost.
So the internet tells me to go F myself.
Uh-huh.
But here, I'll just put up a purple epi for you guys to look at. How about that?
There you go. These, the spikes get longer, and they're sequentially flowered, so they open up one after the other.
Oh, it is Pacific Prince. Good. All right, hold
is that
on.
what it's called?
Yeah.
All right.
It's got a clone. It's got a clonal name on here.
Lavender. That's one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number
The
one
internet
lavender,
still
number
doesn't
one
care what I think. All right, so anyway, these are purple, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I only have one. It's $18, and the code is PUNCH. PUNCH. Thank you, Lori, by the way.
Nice, nice.
Bonnie's back.
And
She
you can
says,
see
"Yay,
it's gotten a
Vols!
lot of
Had to
light.
watch Tennessee beat
And
Alabama."
there's a lot of pigment coming out.
Yeah, these
Kinda like a
leaves
tan.
aren't normally purple like this. Anastasia, you got it.
Very nice.
So you guys, just so you're aware, when I give the code for something that we just have one of, I'm watching both feeds to see what comes in first. What's the vols? Is that what are vols?
Vols?
Well, I mean, I'm guessing it's Tennessee College.
Oh, yeah,
Sport?
Yeah.
Some sort of sport.
Sports, yeah.
Volunteers. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't what I thought.
No. No, it's not the little critter.
Well, because it was spelled VOLS. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
All right, go Vols. Yeah, no, yeah, okay, go ahead.
This is RLC, Jennifer Off, Variety Joan, HCC, AOS. I'm assuming it's a clone.
Yeah.
And
You don't have to assume.
it's in a 4-inch pot. Looks like it's good flower in the next growth. Is that it?
Yep,
Very pretty.
I know it.
I thought it was white.
Not even a little bit.
Not even close.
No. No, I really like Jennifer Off Joan.
Mm-hmm.
I only have one of these. It's $20, and the code's going to be Joan, Joan. So, Keppa was telling me that these come down.
Yeah, they do.
How?
Undo the rope and let them slide down. That one's for both of them.
All right. And then these guys on the side here.
Uh-huh.
Cool. I'm just going to see if it helps.
Sure. We're trying to adjust the light so it's not so glary in here. It's kind of an overcast day, but very still.
Well, it also, like, the sun keeps coming out in force.
Yeah, and the sun does break through.
This is threaded not amazingly.
Yeah, well,
No, I mean, it's backwards.
oh,
I don't know if you can see that.
yeah, I see what you mean.
This one's great.
Yeah, that one's good.
This one's fine, too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see how that does.
Yeah. It's darker in here.
Good. Dark is good.
Yeah,
Great.
looks better.
All right. All right. Tina, it's all yours, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
This is LNT or INT. It looks like LNT.
Yeah.
Mem Earl Blanford
Yeah.
by MCP
Wenlandia.
Wenlandii.
Okay. So I don't know what the first one is, but I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up. Yeah. Interesting.
LNT Earl Blanford. No. No thanks.
No such critter.
I mean, who knows? Oh, it's a Shambo cat.
Ah.
That makes more sense. Lelianthe Memoria Earl Blandford.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, here's a little tiny picture of it. But I mean, that's better than nothing, right? Bam.
Oh yeah.
That's Earl.
Really dark.
Sorry.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very dark.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a Schomburgkia and bred with a cat, Leah. So you get the Shambo cat. And then that's bred back to a Schomburgkia.
They're Schomburgkia species.
Yeah, and this one is a little understated, but I really like it. It's one of my favorites. Because look at how cool this is.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that dynamite?
Yeah.
What we need is we need another one above you.
Above, yeah.
Yeah, because what happens is when you get lit, this is too dark. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well, of course it makes sense. You're a photographer. Joanne Pusick isn't here, is she? We found her a Laura Newton. That's why.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway. Okay. So I only have one of these left. And the code is going to be Earl, EARL, and it's only 18. This is 18. Let's make it 16.
Oh.
It's a little small, that's why.
Bless you.
Todd, you got Earl. How can you make our image bigger? I don't know. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you, Todd. You mean how can you make what image? The one on
screen?
I don't know. I don't know. So here's something interesting. Oh, yeah. If you don't have your phone, so there should be when you have the feed here. Let me show you. So you see, this is probably like some weird Inception thing, but you see here, like you have the feed going here, and then when you click on it, you should be able to see. I know it goes away really quick. There's a little square in the bottom here when you click in the middle of the screen when it goes dark, and that should expand it to fill your screen, whatever you have available. Now, if I was to turn this sideways, it would reorient itself, and I could go full screen with that little tiny, and then it should give you the same option to shrink it back down. Does that help? David said, stop, you will create a vortex in the tunnel world.
Are we ready to move on?
Okay, good. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Mary Udell Baccarat by Akoni Mendenhall.
Prefix.
Patnera for Mary and
Got it.
PLC for Akoni.
Yeah, I just need the first because it otherwise like
That's where it's listed.
yeah. It's under the P's, and if I don't know, I'm looking in the R's and the C's and the B's.
Yeah. And you can see this is wildly overgrown.
Okay, so here's something that I want to say is interesting. So if this is you, listen up. I have a comment between Leslie Stock's comment at 1:45 of Earl had to die and my Conaway's comment, turn your phone sideways for a bigger pic. This user said bless you to me, but I don't see their name because I'm guessing I don't know why. It just says user. So I don't know who that is. But thank you for wishing me a bless you. If you don't have an account, like maybe that's why. But I don't think you can comment without
An
account. So you might have your privacy settings set at some point, something where I can't see your name. But yeah. Oh, it's spam? Oh, okay. Never mind. That's you, Miwa? Because earlier it said MM. Boy, the spam people are getting nicer and nicer, David. No, Shelley Clark, I can see her on Facebook saying bless you. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's Miwa. All right. Yeah, before it said MM, and now it's all silly. Okay, so Mary Odell, you can put it down. I mean, I love your enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Oh. What you doing?
I'm discovering that we don't want to sell this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had no idea, but I looked underneath one of the leaves here, and there's no, don't.
Okay. Yeah, if it's too damaged to sell, then don't sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No big deal.
Okay.
Some of these guys, you don't see the cruddies or the messed up parts or the
Until you
rot or
really
whatever until you
inspect
move
them.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I'll just take it off the list.
Yep.
Okay. What's next?
This is Cattleya harrisoniana Volcano King FCC by Tribabello Next Generation. Vanda Tribabello? Tribabello, yeah. Or
It's
variety.
not a Vanda.
That's variety. It's a small V.
Sometimes Ted says something before he thinks about it, and you're like, nuh-uh. And then he corrects himself because he knows he's not that dumb. Thank goodness.
Okay. This is kind of sparse, but I thought we had more than one of these. Just one?
Yeah.
It's kind of tucked in with the others. I don't think I would have picked it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either, but I'll make it,
Make it cheap.
yeah, I'll make it cheap. Because that old, so here, look. Here's, this is probably even from our post. Here's Cattleya harrisoniana Volcano King. It's a beautiful harrisoniana. It's got an award. Yeah, the light on you is intense, and that's what's screwing it up.
Mm-hmm.
So this needs to be shaded.
Yeah.
All right. So this is harrisoniana Volcano King. You see it's got an FCC. Yeah, no, but okay, I'm talking about my YouTube feed, guys, not the Facebook feed. The YouTube feed. It just said user bless you. No, I saw Shelley Clark say bless you. I did. I'm just learning this new stuff. And then here's the Trilobello is the really interesting part. And that's where you get something like this. Do you see that? It's almost like it's so dark now. Do you see how dark it is right here because of how bright it is behind you?
Yeah.
Can't see it.
Yep.
All right, well. See that? All right. So that's the cross. This guy's going to be $16, and the code's Harris, Harris. Cattleya harrisoniana Volcano King FCC AOS by variety Trilobello Next Generation Splash AMAOS.
One of my
Janice,
favorite
you got it.
species is Harrisoniana. They're such a pretty flower.
If there's one thing I know, it's Janice Fabo's love of Harrisoniana. What do you got there?
This is Cattleya labiata, a variety rubra, and
Gabriel Amaru.
it's a Sib cross. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a species Cattleya with a really beautiful flower. And this is a variety rubra, so it's really a dark purple.
Yeah, you can almost tell by the pigment in the plant. It's got a lot of purple pigment.
This is just... It's just so
Oh, the sun
bright
is-
behind
yeah,
you. It's
yeah.
just awful.
Sorry about that.
It's not your fault.
No, but I'll have to find a way to correct it. I guess I don't know if we have a piece of shade cloth over there or not. I think we might.
All right, well, this little guy's $16. And let's make the code Gabriel, Gabriel.
Yeah, they isn't he the horny one? I mean, the one that has the horn to blow your horn, Gabriel.
I don't know.
I think he was
In what lore?
in the Bible. Blew his horn, the walls of Jericho came down or something. I don't know. Yeah.
I do not know. Asking the Jew. All right, Cattleya labiata, variety rubra, Gabriel Amaru. Gabriel is going to Renee.
All right.
Here, let me do this while we're at it. I also have a 2.5-inch labiata rubra orchid eros by Qinghua. Oh, I don't know if this is correct. This is one of the seedlings that Steph did. I think this is... I've got questionable quotation lines, so I'm going to skip that. Never mind. Never mind.
All right, this is really cool. This is Oncidium Gower Ramsey, and this is the orange variety. So Gower Ramsey orange. And it's in bud.
He's $16.
See the buds? And what does the flowers look like? Uh-huh. Beautiful. Typical Oncidium flower. But more orangey than yellow.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's more orangey than yellow.
No.
I want it to be more orange, like
Yeah.
I really do. But it is a little bit different from the yellow. Like
Yeah.
if you were to look at it on its own, you're like, that's yellow. But if you were to look at it next to the yellow variety, yeah, this is more orange. But don't get your hopes up, seriously.
Yeah.
These are very cool, but I think they need a little bit more fine tuning before they're most orangey orange. This is $16, and the code is going to be RAM, RAM.
And it's a nice looking plant when it's not in flower.
Oh,
the
yeah?
leaves
How
are
did
really,
Renee cheat?
really clean and pretty.
If you don't stop fighting with your sister, Stefan, it's all yours.
Nice.
I'm going to turn this car around. I'm also going to do offer 5 Growers Choice boxes today. And then I'm going to offer 5 again tomorrow. You get to choose your price point, but I will only be doing 10 this weekend. And I think I went over it in the preview. I just didn't want to overload myself, and I wanted to be able to do this correctly. Sound good? All right, what do you got?
This is Laelia Wellesley. Clonal name Nelda, AMAOS.
It's sold.
Okay, good. All right, this is an interesting cross. This is Cattleya amethystiglossa 4N crossed with Cattleya lodogicii.
Yeah.
Pyloric punctata.
Yeah, I was surprised that didn't go.
Got it all going on, and it's, has a JC, Judge's Commendation. So must have been something about it that really impressed the judges. But not something that they could score for flower, you know. But something about it was interesting. And because it was pyloric, that's what I'm thinking, the pyloric must have been interesting.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, should I change the live chat to top chat? Is that what I do? Some messages such as, yeah, I can make you a mod. I just don't know how to do that. But let me see. Can I click on you? There we go. Add moderator. Done. You're a mod. Do I go to click on top chat instead of live chat? Is that it? That's what I'm doing. Nice mitts. I love that.
Anyway,
Oh, you just have to clean them up. Okay, thank
as
you.
you may or may not know, amethystiglossa is a fairly tall Cattleya with a handful of flowers that come clear of the foliage. The nice thing about it is that it flowers before it matures. I mean, it flowers a foot tall. It'll flower, and when it reaches full height, which is probably 16, 18 inches, then it really throws out a big head of flowers. And lodogicii is sort of a skinny barink as well. Now this is the pyloric form, so I don't know, a pyloria, if you're not familiar, pyloria means that the pattern in the lip is repeated somewhere on the rest of the flower, and in most cases it's the petals or that come out the big wide petals that come out the sides, and that's how they get splash petals. You know, they get the color from the lip into the rest of the flower. Anyway, so it's a pyloric form, and must be an unusual one. I can't. Is this the what are we looking at? The amethystiglossa or the other one?
The other one.
The lodogicii.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, this is going to be interesting. I have great hopes that it'll be something really different and pretty. Because the amethystiglossa, it's a 4N.
Yeah, super boring.
It's a pretty pink flower with heavily spotted.
Yeah, we just showed it.
Yeah.
All right, so this should be a really fun cross.
Yeah.
This one's only 22. It's Cattleya amethystiglossa 4N by Cattleya lodogicii, pyloric punctata. Got it all going on.
Yeah, sure does.
And the code's going to be GLOSS, GLOSS.
Oh, this is another Anceps by violation.
It's a chubby one.
And this is RLC Miss Thailand.
Todd, you got it.
Apastra.
Yes, that's a really pretty one.
Clone.
Come on.
Nice. This last growth
RLC?
is pretty big. RLC. And the new growth is starting out very nicely, with room to still stay in this pot, I think. I mean, you could repot it, but I wouldn't disturb it. Good roots all over the place. Pretty flower. Yeah. And see, there you go. There's a peloric form somewhere in the background. It could be Intermedia aquinii, which is a natural peloria.
Yeah.
Anyway, Miss Thailand.
Yeah. I have 2 of these.
Apastra. Yeah.
I have 2 of these at 20. And the code's going to be Miss, M-I-S-S, as in Mississippi, or miss me with that shit.
Oh, is this the same thing?
Does it say the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes it is.
And that means you have more than
And
one.
that's Helen and Tina.
And that is that. All right.
Now, David, quick question. What if we go back into the show after it's done? Can we find out about singles in our area? Even though you deleted the comments. That was a joke, you guys.
This one?
That one's got a lot of sold shit in it.
Oh.
You can just leave it sticking out. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Baskets? Yeah, grab some baskets. Only the hot singles.
Vanish.
Yeah, you got gloss when you went into the other room.
Here, I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to take a bathroom break.
Okay. We're going to continue on without you.
Well, okay.
Watch us. Or don't. You'll be in the bathroom.
I'll be in the bathroom.
All right, let's see. What do we got here? William Youngblood. Oh, I see. Okay. So that's why I didn't understand that. That's more sense. I was like, what is this cross that I have on my list? And then it's Stephen Scott Young by Vanda Uziai. But I think it auto-corrected on someone's phone when they sent it to me. And I didn't know what the cross was for William Youngblood. So let's see. Let's look it up. B-A-N-D-A. Oh yeah, William Youngblood. This is a cute one. Look how cute that is. Can you guys see that? Yeah, well, if they're not hot Hawaiian singles, then they're geographically undesirable, in my opinion, because I can't drive to another state. All right, so I am going to put the name Vanda Stephen Youngblood on here. And then I'll put the cross in parentheses. Okay. So these guys I have 2 of. They are 38. This is a fragrant Vanda as well. And these guys are established in 6-inch squares. You see? They're square and about 6 inches. I like my Vandas the way I like my men. square and 6 inches. Ew, that worked. Yucky. I'm sorry, guys. That was gross. I thought it would be funny, like it was a SpongeBob joke. Steven Youngblood. I have 2 of these for $38. And let's see. Does anyone want one? We'll make the code Young. Y-O-U-N-G. How about that? I used to be one of those edgy gals, you know? I'm not edgy anymore. I have, like, you know, dad brain, even though I'm not a dad. I still watch. Oh! While Ted's gone, all right, what about if they were 35? That's as far as I can go on price. But if anyone wants one for 35, we can do that too. And I have 2 of them, if I didn't mention that. What's everyone watching for the Halloween month? Are you guys doing Halloween movies? Is that happening? So my partner does this thing that a lot of people do in, I don't know why that was so dark. Can you see that better? Where they watch 31 scary movies in the month of October. Now, when I tell you that they have scads of time,
Yeah.
and they'll probably watch twice that. I'm not joking. Waiting for Hallmark Christmas? Yep. I hear ya. Devil's Rejects? Yep. I've seen that. I think I own that. Hocus Pocus 1 and 2. Yeah. You're not a dork. Dorks are in now. House of Dragon and Rings of Power. Dad's watching House of Dragon.
Yeah.
He's never even seen Game of Thrones.
No.
And he's like, I'm in for the dragon show.
Yeah, I like the dragons.
Yeah. And some people just don't do scary movies, and that's totally cool.
But House of Dragons is not a scary movie.
No. We're just,
Yeah.
that wasn't, yeah.
Have you
is the
done
new-
this yet?
Yeah, nobody wants.
Nobody wants it?
No.
William Youngblood?
Nope. You take your William Youngblood and you hit the road, Ted.
All right.
Get out of here. Give William Youngblood one of those sticks with the handkerchief tied to the end with all its belongings in it, and he's going to ride the rails.
What do they call those things?
Hobo stick? I don't know.
There's a name for them, I think.
Okay.
So, what about Stephen Scott Young?
I haven't tried that.
By Usticii.
No, that's the
Uzi.
same thing. That's William Youngblood.
Oh, all right. I guess you're going to hang out with the other guy.
Yeah, you know what, Renee? I've gotten more sensitive as an adult too. I could watch any old gross thing when I was younger. I could eat that. I could eat during that scene where they walk all over all the bugs in the Indiana Jones movie, Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
And I'm eating lasagna or spaghetti, and they're covered in snakes or worms, and I was like, no big deal. And I'm still pretty gross, but I'm more sensitive as far as like sensitive topics, you know, like that's why I couldn't watch the Dahmer series, because I know those are real people and real things happen to them. I just can't. I can't do it. And I don't usually watch biopics of serial killers. I haven't watched any of the Ed Gein movies. That's not my thing.
How about Allison Craig?
Allison Craig. Let's check her out.
Allison Craig Scanlon.
Is it Vanda Allison?
It is.
All right. Is it one letter or one L or two L's?
2.
Allison Craig Scanlon?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, I like this one.
It's Tessellata by Whitey Eye.
Yeah. Yeah, I like forensic true crime, forensic shows. Yeah, Significant Other. Ooh, I haven't seen that one. We should start a thread in the group and see if we can recommend some scary movies to each other. And let's rate them. I'll start it after the show. I'll say, rate it 1 through 10 of how scary it is. Anyway, this is Allison Craig Scanlon. This is a primary hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
And let's make her, she's listed at 38. We'll do her for 35. And the code is going to be Craig, Craig. Yeah, Clockwork Orange. Well, Clockwork Orange has some pretty bad sexual violence in it too. So it's a marvelous masterpiece of a movie. I mean, it's gorgeous. And I love Malcolm McDowell. I mean, he's just a hoot. Rocky Horror, yeah, they're going to do that here, too. Okay, so nobody wants Vanda, Allison Craig Scanlon.
All right, so we should just give up on the Vandas for this.
I think so.
For now.
Yeah, I heard about The Watcher. It's actually in my my list. Yeah, Todd, we want to know what scary movie you're going to watch. What smart alecky answer he's got in his... No.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, that's exclusively tomorrow.
Okay.
That way I can update the list and just leave those guys.
Mm-hmm.
The MOW live sale. You're super funny, Todd. You turkey. I can do based on a true story. I can do that. Yeah, there's some movies where, the gross out factor is pretty high, and then there's some movies where it's more of a psychological horror,
Mm-hmm.
Like I just watched a movie called The Aviary. And that's got Lorenza Izzo and Malin Ackerman. And it's quite good.
Okay.
No gore.
So this is a very interesting cross, and I was sort of tempted to keep it just to see it flower, but you just can't keep everything.
What is it?
This is Brassavola nodosa, Susan.
Yeah, YouTube totally cut out for everyone.
It's not good.
Nope.
Well, we're still on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So you Facebook guys, just be patient for a minute until we see if we can't get it back again.
I need you to move because I can't tell if anything's happening. Move.
Move.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Keep moving around.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, but it looks like, the quality is garbage. All right, it's back now and it seems to be okay. That's weird.
All right, so I was.
All right, well, let's keep going.
I was talking about the nodosa because.
Yeah, no, we can all. I think we can all hear you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And then it's crossed with, and are you ready for this? Laelia tenebrosa, and it's the variety is rainforest, and guess what? It has an FCC as well. Now, during the period of a year, and I don't know, I haven't looked recently at the past 5-10 years, but I remember seeing that there were like less than 20 FCCs awarded throughout the year. And this is at 20 judging centers with at least 5 judges on each one, and so they look at a lot of plants, and there might have been hundreds of AMs and HCCs, but so few get an FCC. And I remember, and I knew the guy, his name was Bill Smith, in Philadelphia, who got this Tenebrosa awarded. In fact, I can't remember, but I might have been there. Anyway, it's a variety rainforest, and he had a little place in Jersey, a little greenhouse business going. I mean, little compared to the big ones. And it was rainforest orchids. And I don't know if he's still around or whatever, but Brassavola nodosa, and then you think about Brassavola nodosa by Laelia tenebrosa, got to be really interesting, because tenebrosa is big and such an unusual color, and for one to get an FCC, it must have been a spectacular one. And then crossed with an FCC nodosa, and here it is in a basket, 4-inch basket. And not only that, but I have 2 more in baskets.
No, you don't.
No?
Nope.
Oh, I thought they did. What, is one of them sold or something?
No, one of them's not a Tenebrosa cross.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I have 2 anyway.
You have another one hanging over there.
Oh, I do, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I've got 3.
No. Well,
No.
okay, do you want to sell 3? Do you want to sell the one over there?
I must have left it there for a reason. So let's just sell these 2,
Okay.
and I'll look at it.
Okay.
Because it's not this same size or
Okay.
whatever.
You the boss. Can someone comment on the YouTube thing so that we can... I just want to...
I'm sure it's working.
I'm sorry. None of this is your guys' fault. It's nobody's fault. I just hate failing technology. It sucks so bad. All right. Because I don't see any new comments on there at all.
Okay. So anyway, there's 2 of them. How much are they?
They're 30.
Okay. And the code is going to be...
Let's make the code the number 10.
Okay. And they're 30. And they're...
Yeah, I don't like. There's no new comments on YouTube at all. Okay, Shelly, got you for 1. Kathy, got you for the other one.
And as long as this one's here, we might as well sell this one too.
Oh, there it is. It defaulted to top chat, that's why. All right, I can see it now.
All right.
Oh, it stopped working, and everyone sort of jumped over to Facebook. But it's back now, and it unfortunately what happened is when it defaulted to top chat, so I couldn't see any of the live chat things. So there we go. Back and running. Okay.
This is...
Sarah, if that third one is okay, I'll sell it to you. Okay, my dear? I'm going to put it down here and have Ted check it out, and I will let you know. Hey, how you doing? Hi, little pup.
I just don't know if I didn't have it Hey, how you doing, Ray?
Yeah, like maybe it was way smaller than the other two, or it looked cruddy or whatever. Or maybe it just wasn't with the other two and he didn't see it. So
It's possible I didn't see it.
Yeah. So we'll check it out right after. I'll show him where it is that I saw it. Yeah. I can see it. I can see everyone's comments on YouTube now again. And the light's perfect.
Yeah, it's overcast enough, so it's good.
We need to put a blanket on top of this greenhouse so we can make a blanket fort.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got?
So,
oh, by the way, Nodosa by Tenebrosa, it's called BL Besho.
Oh.
And it looks like this. Do you want to see?
Oh, hell,
That's one
amazing.
of them. But well, it's it has variations.
Oh,
So it's fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No wonder.
Okay. What do you got?
This is Brassavola cordata alba by that
PSH
yeah,
Marie.
Marie.
Okay.
Or Marii.
Yeah. Prostachia or Encyclia.
Yeah. And this is cute. It really takes after the Marii. At least that's what I recall.
I don't remember what it looks like when it blooms out.
Although the foliage is more like cordata.
So this is what Encyclia Maria looks like, or Marii.
Yeah.
It's a very big flower on a very small plant. Mm-hmm. It is a quite small plant. And then cordata looks like Nodosa. I'm not even gonna take a minute to do that. Usually with cordata, Nodosa, perenniae, all of those, they're white flower or a mostly white flower. And when I see crosses that have those in them, usually what happens is they influence shape a little bit, but as far as color goes, they are a blank canvas on which the other flower will paint. So they will they'll be a little more pastel-y instead of as deep a color, but this is the same color pattern as cordata. So this should be pretty interesting. Bye, Julie. We'll see you tomorrow. And I actually have I pulled a Julie, by the way. I don't know why. Oh, because Julie Hansen's leaving. I have a Mahina Hero Julie splash petal that's in good condition, that's got buds on it that I'll offer too.
Okay, because there's one in flower down there you can show people.
Yeah, I think it's kind of over.
Oh, is it?
I think so. I'll check though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so cordata. Here, hold on, let me find it. Here it is. I have two of these.
Good.
And the Maria is an awarded one, Gabriel Amaru, AMAOS, and the cordata is an alba, which who cares? How do they even know?
Yeah.
How do you know?
If it didn't have any.
On a green and white flower, of course it's an alba.
Yeah.
Ding dongs.
There's probably a way. We just.
I don't care what the way is.
We're just too dumb to know.
All right, these are 30. Code is going to be Marie, M-A-R-I-E.
Mm-hmm.
I may have a wish listed Julie Splash on my list, and if I do, I do. Yeah. So I'll probably just give it to the top person on that list. That's why I didn't bust it out right now. Yeah, Julie Splash is the mutation one. Yeah. All right, Shelly, got you for one. Yeah, the Nodosas are fragrant at night for sure.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so are cordatas too. Yeah, no, Rita, I have you on the list, and I'll just give it to whoever's the top one on that list. For sure, man. All right, next.
Next is this Dendrobium violaceum.
Hold on. Pretty sure that's sold. Yeah, sold.
So, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And next is, I think this is a maxillaria. Yeah.
Oh, that one's in flower too.
Uncata.
Uncata?
Uncata, yeah.
Yeah.
Linnaeus rojas.
Yeah. Let me show the flower. There's one on it. No?
No, not really open. I
Oh.
don't see one.
Thought I saw one. Oh, no, it's kind of done, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one that's done
And one that's not quite open.
and one that's not quite open, but you can kind of get the idea. Oh, I can't really see what I'm doing here. It's so backlit. Never mind. I'll just bring a picture up.
Picture, yeah.
So,
But yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 buds on it already.
this is what the flower looks like.
And you could see the, obviously, you don't have to be Spanish to know that Líneas Rojas is red lines.
This is $14. The code is going to be Max. Moving on.
Okay.
I'm going to try and go through these. I mean, it's
A little quicker,
Yeah,
'cause it's getting
but-
later. Okay. This is Maxillaria costarriensis.
Costa Ricensis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Costa Rica, but instead of A at the end, it's ensis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The culture on the little maxillaria, it can take a fair that first one that we had, the oncata, can take a fair amount of light. The leaves will turn a little purple if it gets like Cattleya or Dendrobium light. Water thoroughly. Let it almost dry out in between waterings, and you can mount them too. And it's only $14. There's no reason it's, you know. Which one's that? Costa Ricensis?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll bring that one up. So, you know what I should do? Oh, frick. What I should do is at the end of the show, whatever I have left over, I'll offer to make a grower's choice box out of it and charge less.
Uh-huh.
Here's the flower on Costa Ricensis. Todd, I got you for the Uncata. This is the Costa Ricensis. And it's only 14 again. And we'll make the code on this one Max again. Well, it can keep your other one company, right, Todd? Lori, gotcha. Is that Vanda Donasoniana?
It is indeed.
All right. I'm going to have to take a restroom break, too.
Okay.
So, you guys play nice. I'll be back.
All right. You have a price on this?
Yeah, probably. But I won't be here to see the feet, so I'll give the code when I get back.
Okay. And it's in a basket, and the basket is in this pot to keep it upright. It's got roots coming out all over. I don't want to pull it out any further because it'll just break roots. If you soak it for a little while, these roots, or pull the roots through one at a time, they'll come out all right if you want to put it in a bigger basket or something. But it's way down in there, and it's taller than it looks in this pot. And it's one of the few Vandas that's actually fragrant, the species Vandas. This one is orange, it says. So I guess the coloring is more on the orange side. Vanda Denisoniana, a species Vanda. Okay, so what's going on? Well, you know what? A couple things. see if I can remember everything that I wanted to say. One is I want to thank all those people who pay their invoices right away. And you know, this is the nuts and bolts part of it, and I know it's not the fun part, but it's a natural thing that we've just got to keep a handle on. And I want to thank all those people that pay their invoices right away. As I said, we send them out usually Monday afternoon, our time, so they don't get to the mainland until Monday night or early early Tuesday morning. And there are some people who are like clockwork. I mean, an hour after they get their invoice, it's paid. I can't believe it. It's wonderful. We just love that. I mean, it really helps us out. And then there are some people who, you know, we have to kind of poke the bear, you know, because they forget or they're busy, and I understand that. I'm the same thing, you know. We all have busy lives, but it's really detrimental to our business, and it hurts you guys. I mean, it means that we have to pass some things up that we normally would have said, oh yeah, we'll get those, because the money's just not in the account yet, and we you know, we live on a thin budget, and there's a lot of plants here, but we're like the farmer who's got 100 acres and no money. You know, I mean, there's a lot of money tied up in the plants here, and it takes us that much longer to get the next order out. You know, to bring more plants in. So if you can, it would certainly be helpful. Oh, that's great.
I picked that for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's such a nice fragrance.
Isn't it?
This is Mahina Yahiro Julie, and this is the splash form. This is the one that's so expensive. Well, it's so expensive. I've seen it on the internet for like, I don't know, what, $100?
Yeah, at the least, usually. The least I see it right now is for $95.
95.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I've seen them up there for a couple $100 too.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on how big their, you know, what's are, and
Noses?
noses, yeah, something like that. And it's
Is it butts?
it's kind of a freak. In other words, there's a lot of Mahina Yahiro Julies, but there's only a few of them that are splashed.
Hmm.
And the regular form, the Mahina Yahiro Julies, is there one back here? Oh, it's dead. Are pretty flower just by themselves.
Looks at Todd's plant, denounces it dead.
Yeah.
All right, so do you want to do that Vanda Denisoniana? It's only $16. The code is going to be Dennis. Oh, babes, Kathy. I'm sorry. Yeah, we sell them for $90, blooming size. Well, $95 now.
The Julies.
Yeah, it used to be $85, but they bumped the
They
price
bumped the
up $10,
price,
so
yeah.
that's what we're doing too.
Yeah, they
Michelle
offer 'em
W,
like
it's all yours.
2 or 3 at a time, and if you don't happen to get the list right away, I mean, if you're a little
Slow on the uptake.
slow
yeah.
on the uptake, yeah,
Yeah.
they're gone. And I'm sure that, you know, God bless them, they realize that, and they say, well, let's make them $10 more, and same thing happens, $10 more, and they still. But fortunately, or unfortunately, I don't know, we have half a dozen of them that we got in, and somebody didn't see them in the corner somewhere, and They didn't get properly watered or repotted or whatever, and now they're the last time I looked at them, they're recovering, but they're still not in a good enough condition to sell. We don't feel comfortable selling an expensive Cattleya unless it's really well rooted and decent looking.
Yeah.
So we're just going to have to wait, and by the end of the year, they'll have roots and they'll be ready to go.
Yeah. The issue mostly being, when they sit here, what happens is after they get shipped, they get jostled enough where they just fall over in the pots because they're poor root system. Whereas before, when they were sitting at the nursery, they were doing just fine because they weren't jostled or anything. So once they fall over, they lose their whole root system. So when we repot them right away, then they recover really quickly. The leaves don't get wrinkled. The new roots start growing, and once the new roots are about an inch and a half long, we're like, great, let's move them. But if they don't get repotted right away, they get dehydrated and the leaves get wrinkly, and it's not a good look. So we're just going to hang on to them and then, leak them out as they get better.
We'll sell them eventually. We will. Okay, so the Vanda Denisoniana, how much are they? Or how
Sold,
much?
done.
Sold, done.
Move on.
Forget it. Forget about it.
You're living in the past, Ted.
Yeah.
What is that sad little thing?
This is Zygonesia
Oh.
cynosure bluebirds.
I'm just giving that away.
Yeah, that's...
Somebody already put in for it, so I'm just going to make it free. It's so small and sad.
Yeah, it's gonna...
It shouldn't be in here.
You're in the wrong playground, son.
Michelle Wyndham, you're getting it for free now. He too small.
All right.
Sold.
Sold. Yeah, but I want to show you this anyway.
Sure.
This is Cattleya beringiana.
Because we have lots of time.
This one is a cerulean variety, Blue Angel. And I just wanted to show you this because of the size. This plant, when it is mature, and gosh, it almost looks like there's two different plants growing in here.
It'll be fine, Michelle W. I just I don't feel right charging money for that.
Whatever. But there are definitely two plants in here. I don't understand. Anyway, the reason I want to show you is that beringiana, and we sell them at this size. You wouldn't think that it would flower yet because when they flower, they're about a foot tall, and they have a big bunch of flowers. Well, shucks, this has got 4 flowers on it, and this is the first flowering.
Shucks, huh?
Shucks.
Kiss your mother with that mouth?
Oh yeah.
That didn't sell, which is shocking.
The
Chonkolni?
Chonkolni.
Nope.
All right, so this is Cattleya Chonkolni.
So this is something what I can do, guys. So stuff like this Cattleya Chonkolni, it's not like I paid any more for it, but it has been sitting on my bench for probably a year or two. It's bloomed. It's much bigger than when I first got it. It's probably twice the size. And I'm still going to charge $22 for it. There. Give it. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know how close.
No, I know. That's why I'm doing it for you.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a cross of Cattleya Chocolate Drop, which is scarce as hen's teeth on its own, and is used a lot in breeding, crossed with beringiana.
Yeah.
But probably the regular form of beringiana, which is darker purpley color. But this, you can't see it.
Let me give the code for it.
Go ahead.
So let's make the code for this one Knee, Knee,
Okay.
and it's $22.
You can't see it now because
Anastasia, yeah.
the sun's not out, but it's the petals and sepals are glossy, and that's from the chocolate drop.
Lori Burrett.
And it has a lot thicker flower segments, and that may be because the Beringiana they were using was a 4N Beringiana, a tetraploid, and so the chromosome count was doubled, and the chocolate drop is a very heavily substance flower
The
anyway.
code was knee, but I see it. It just I got Lori coming in right before you, Anastasia. I'm sorry.
So it's sold, but it's a really cool flower,
Yeah.
and it's going to be amazing when it gets a little bigger because it will get taller.
Yeah.
This is another liquidated plant, and the label here it's been here so long the label's faded of who it belonged to, so I don't really have to peel it off. This is Wildcat Yellow, Oncidium Wildcat Yellow King. Yellow King. And
All right.
And it's in spike. It looks like it was from the looks of it. It looks like it was a plant that was had front of it broken off or something, and now it's regrown these two new growths that are really nice, and a new growth started. And these things, I tell you, they grow like weeds. These wildcats. Do we have a picture?
I'm just gonna sell it for $10.
Oh,
So I'm not gonna look. It's a $10 plant at this point.
okay.
Yeah. Wildcat Yellow King, $10. The code is King, King.
It's
If the plant's under $10 or $10, I'm not looking it up. It's just not worth it, man.
okay. All right, so it's going to be a small flowering this time, but when you repot this into a 6-inch pot, and
Helen, all yours.
and another growth, this growth that started here is complete, the next spike will give you a lot more flowers, because this is the first flowering of the new growth. Okay. Next we have, this is an unnamed, dendrobium, you think?
Oh, I don't have it on my list.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I told her not to give it to you.
Okay, so put it aside.
Yeah, we'll give it away.
Slam.
Whatever it is. This is
If it's $10.99, I'll look it up.
Tenuifolium, and this is the coconut orchid. This is the one whose little red flowers smell like coconut, and it tends to want to grow up on the previous growth and keep going taller. So that's just the way it grows. Anyway, this is not a nice plant, flowering size, and a lot of new growth that has just finished, and some more new ones up top here. Nice little thing.
This is sliding out.
Come on.
Okay. Can you guys see that?
Yeah,
All right, good.
I can see it.
Sweet. Culture for the coconut orchid. These guys you can treat kind of like dendrobiums. They like a fair amount of light, and they can handle a fair amount of light, but they don't need it to bloom. They like to be in really well-draining media. You'll see a lot of these in big chunky bark or occasionally in lava rock. And the less absorbent your potting media is, the more often you can water them. Make sure they get to the dry point before you water them again, or you will rot those pseudobulbs. Just like with any other plant that wants to dry out in between waterings, that's what happens. So this guy, just let him get to the media, get to the dry point before you water him again. Nice long drinks, several minutes under the water. And they're happy as a clam. And then they bloom, and then that orchid smells like coconut. It is so cool.
Yeah.
Maxillaria tenuifolia, this is $16, and the code is the number 10. Yeah, you can water on the top of it. It doesn't have any creases or crevices in which water can really get logged and stuck. So you don't typically have problems with it like that. So you can totally water the top of it. If you water the top of paffs or fails, you definitely have to keep water out of the crown or you will have rot. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, this is the red version of Maxillaria tenuifolia. No one?
Which is the normal variety. Okay. Do you want to do one more tray?
Sure. So we have most of the big stuff coming up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you want to do this tray here?
Okay. Then we'll call it a day. Oh, God, that's heavy.
What if the tenuifolia was $12?
Oh. Man.
What?
Heavy.
Heavy? You
Yeah.
shouldn't work that hard.
No, it was watered yesterday.
Oh.
This needs a steak.
Alright. That's fine. Barbara Barras. We're gonna do 9 o'clock tomorrow. Ted, what do you got there?
This is RLC Amazing Thailand.
Sold.
Rainbow.
Doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Both sold.
Right.
Both sold.
And the Master Value.
I don't know. There's lots of Mastavalias.
Okay, this is
Well, there's 4. How about that?
Retching.
Rakingariana.
Rakingariana. Right.
All right. Gotcha. That's available.
It's a full pot.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. So this is what the flower looks like. It's a really beautiful red with yellow tips. No, he's got clippers and scissors and everything. He just likes to break the stakes for some reason. I hate it, and I think it looks awful, but what are you gonna do? I can't kill him.
Yeah, that's against my contract.
This little Mastavali is $16. If anyone wants him, type in Jerry. These are all pretty heat tolerant.
Yeah, they've been around.
They've
here
been
for
around
months and
here
months.
for, yeah, over a year probably.
Yeah. Yeah, because these are all liquidated customer plants,
Yeah.
which is why
Renee,
we only
it's
have
all
one
yours.
of each, mostly.
Yeah, I have Rakingariana, I have Nicaragua, Pinocchio, and Herradura.
And here
And Glandulosa, actually. Oh. What do you got there?
this is Herradura.
All right. Herradura is another red, but it's a smaller red, but there's more of them. Hold on. So here's a wide view of how it blooms. Can you see that? Our elevation here is about 800.
Oh no, 13.
13. But it still gets in the 80s here.
Oh yeah.
a lot for extended periods of time.
Like today.
Yeah. Well, today's not that bad.
No?
I mean, does it feel that bad?
No?
Yeah.
Not in the greenhouse, but
And then let me show you what the flowers look like up close.
okay.
They're these great little stars. Look at them. Boy, this thing just keeps sliding.
Yeah.
I don't know why, though.
Poor design.
I wonder if I can see it sliding. It's probably just all the flipping around back and forth that I do with it. All right, Herradura. Let's make Herradura 14. And the code is going to be the letter H. Next. This is probably meant to be like a stationary holder.
Yeah.
Instead of me going...
Yeah. That's the thing that does it.
Yeah. What's that?
This is Neo-Phoenician Falcata. And there's 2 or 3 plants in here. They're certainly very close to flowering.
Nobody for the Herradura?
You all know what Neo-Phoenician Falcata looks like? The little white flowers with the long spur
Here.
and the super sweet fragrance.
There it is. This one's only 14 bucks, and the code is going to be NEO, N-E-O. Kathy, I think, you know, I don't know. I don't know how that Herradura would do for you. Neil Sams is on vacation and won't have a show for 5 weeks? What a lucky bugger.
Mm.
Not that he doesn't have to do a show, but like that he's on vacation. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, can you guys buy my stuff instead? I'd like you to take your Neil budget and apply it to us.
Yeah.
It's all yours, Rita. Okay, what you got?
This is...
I don't know if you're too hot. I just feel like maybe you're too dry. Does that make sense, Kathy? I don't know. It's probably too hot for outdoor growing.
This is OSP Farah's Jewels Variety Brilliant.
Franz Jewels?
Yeah, France. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that's sold.
Okay. Well, that's pretty.
Yeah.
And here's a small Stanhopea.
Oh.
Madurai. Natural World.
Okay. So, all right. Let's skip that one because I have one from Kathy that's also in a 3-inch pot and it's much nicer.
Okay. This is Baragiera Francine number 3. And there's the flower.
Kathy, if you want to try it, I'll do that Masdevallia for $10.
Which Masdevallia?
The Herradura.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what's that?
Baragiera
Francine. She's sold too.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, look, the Windalight's in bloom.
Yeah, I knew the buds were yesterday.
It's just starting to open. No fragrance yet. Look how cute she is, though.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
There, I'll put it on the...
So we can go late tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's great. So we're gonna do it all tomorrow.
Yep.
It means I have to work harder.
Look at those buds. You have a picture of this?
Oh, really, Todd? That's interesting. Yeah, I do. He got a Stanhopea compote. Remember we sold a few of those that we got from Mateus?
Oh, yeah.
And he couldn't get the 3 plants apart in it. So now it's just this massive one.
Yeah. This is hard to hold in the...
It's okay.
grabber, but it's close enough. Signoci's Wine Delight JEM, which has an FCC. And you all know about FCC, that is the best. And I can see inside, I can see it. It's that same dark maroon that the outside is. And I think it will be
It's
fragrant.
mega ultra stan now.
But not yet.
Well, I don't know why this didn't move, but we have it available. This is Signoti's Wine Delight Gem FCC AOS. This is $16, and the code's going to be WINE, W-I-N-E. Or you can do, if you're Todd, you can put W-H-I-N-E, his hobby.
Apropos.
I think that you've missed your window to separate them, Todd. I think that eventually they'll probably challenge you for leadership in the House. Well, Helen H., it's all yours.
This is Masdevallia grandiflora. Oh, excuse me, grandulosa.
It's glandulosa.
Glandulosa. A Sibcross of Nemo by Chris.
This is probably my favorite Masdevallia species that we've had, because it's friggin' adorable. You see what I mean?
Jelly bean.
This is Masdevallia glandulosa, Nemo by Chris. Let's make this one 16 as well. And the code's gonna be gland, G-L-A-N-D, just to make it weird. You just killed that one, Miwa? Yeah, it's, of all of them, it's probably the fussiest of what I'm offering today. Yeah, the glandulosas are fussy. Can you stick it next to cats? Probably not.
No.
The Masdevallias want to be watered much more often than Cattleyas. And they
less
don't want
light.
that much light.
Yeah.
And they don't like cats.
No, they're allergic.
All right, Miwa, you got it. Yeah, it's definitely fussy. Or the fussiest of the 5 Masdevallias. Is that Nicaragua?
Yes, it is.
All right.
You guess where it's from?
Costa Rica?
Yeah, how did you know that?
I'm just a really smart person.
Yes, you are. Indubitably. I would put this in the grabber, but
He's got a little mechanical damage,
yeah.
so I'll make him 14.
Yeah.
But look at how cute those flowers are, guys. Can you see that?
And this is certainly way past flowering size. Yeah, it's hard to hold these little pots when there's a lot of plant in them.
Yeah, I get it.
And I'm sort of, as they say, losing my grip.
Ted's going to be 80 next year,
Yeah.
right? So he's going to be 80 in April. This guy, I swear, I have had sciatica since I was in my teens. There were times when I couldn't stand without excruciating pain. I have tears in my shoulders and the tendons. My brother just had back surgery in May. This guy's got one owie thumb where he's like, you see, I can barely hold my coffee cup like this. And I'm like, did you take any CBD? He's like, not yet. This guy walks around at 79 years old with almost perfect health. And all he has to do is take an ibuprofen or some CBD. And he's like, I'm falling apart. Getting old sucks. I'm like, yeah. Shut up. You've taken all our health. You're like an energy vampire.
Yeah, well, it's such a clean life I've lived.
Mostavia, Nicaragua. Let's make the code 79. Yeah, see, he doesn't even look like he's going to be 80. Meanwhile, I'm telling people I'm 54, so they're like, oh my God, you look amazing. Because I'm 44. Miwa, it's all yours. He's a Colin Robinson. He doesn't even watch that show. I do, though. He's an absolute Colin Robinson. I'm going to find him someday, and there's going to be a weird little animal that sprouts from his chest that looks like a small version of him, and then I'll feed and care for it for a year. It'll bang a hole in the basement wall, and then he'll remember who he is, and he'll just be totally formed again Ted. That's how energy vampires are born.
You've been watching too many horror movies.
No, that's just what we do in the shadows.
Okay.
See, Becca thinks it's funny. Tedjamin Buttons. Yeah, it's Tedjamin Buttons. That's good. Tedjamin is good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's bad.
I thought Tedward was good, but Tedjamin. And we only call him Tedjamin when he's in big trouble.
Tedjamin, come in here.
Is that
right now.
Is that smiley eye?
I don't care what you're doing.
Is that smiley eye?
Well, bring the spiders with you.
Dude, you want to help me out here?
Yeah, smiley eye.
Knock it off.
I look at it and I just can't stop smiling.
Yeah.
It's actually such a unique dendrobium.
Yeah, it is.
Dendrobium is such a diverse genus.
Right, Renee?
Are you guys making fun of me?
I mean, they're not. They're sort of fans in the cult of Ted.
I see.
So you're good. I get made fun of sometimes.
Yeah, like sands through the hourglass.
Sure.
No, this is cool.
So are we going to sell the smiley eye?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you sell the Pinocchio?
No,
Okay.
I did not. Dendrobium smiley eye.
Smiley eye.
This
Look at that bunch of flowers.
is a really good size.
Yeah.
So it's only $18, guys.
well into flowering size.
And it looks like this when it flowers.
And it probably sold for a lot more than that when we sold it.
Tedjamin, we will stop the show right now. It does need a little bit of a winter rest, Michelle, for the smiley eye. So what you want to do is you want to give it a winter rest. It's semi-deciduous, so it shouldn't be naked all the time, or at any point it should never be completely naked.
But don't cut these off.
Yeah,
because
don't cut the old ones off until
they're
they
brown,
turn.
but if you feel them, they're not crispy or squishy.
Yeah, if they're
hard
crispy or
as rocks.
squishy, cut them off. But if they're not, then they're still producing, and they can even flower off of the old
Oh,
canes.
yeah. Mhm.
So smiley eye. Yeah, I get it, Sarah. She goes, I don't know why, but this one freaks me out. Great Halloween plant. It kind of plays on that tryptophobia, you know, that fear of just weird little holes. That's what that is. It's very common.
Is it?
It's gross. Well, okay, so I'll tell you what. It's not gross. What it is, okay, smiley eye, $18. This code SMILE, SMILE. I have it to a degree. Mm-hmm. That kind of stuff geeks me out. If anyone here wants to see how I feel when I look at a bunch of little holes, for those of you who are already grossed out, don't do this. But look up a Suriname toad. They're disgusting.
Is that why you don't like Swiss cheese?
I love Swiss cheese.
Oh,
I don't know what you're
There you
talking
go.
about.
Okay. Well, it has a lot of holes in it.
Yeah, I can handle that. It's just it's certain holes.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm not down. All right, so we got. Hold on. Who came in first? Time stamps. We got Michelle Wyndham.
All right, Michelle. Good for you.
Yeah, and even Goosebumps are a little gross, right, Miwa? No, Suriname toads do this thing where they have little holes on their back, and that's where they keep their tadpoles, and that's disgusting.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it is.
It's gross. Like, keep them inside your body where they belong until you're ready.
Yeah, and then
Don't jam them back into little holes in your back. That's, ugh.
yeah.
Is that lavifolium?
Yes, it is, and it is darling, as they say.
Hold on, let me see if it's available.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Yeah, it's absolutely vile, David Lyle. Vile Lyle. Look how cute that is. Gaze upon its cuteness. All right, good. That's enough. This is Lavifolium Diana by Lavifolium number 7. These guys are also deciduous, and as you can see, they do bloom off of the naked pseudobulbs.
Yeah, they do.
And it's only $16, and the code is going to be Diana, D-I-A-N-A, as in Princess Diana.
Yeah, and you know that color is really beautiful. It's,
That's I think that one bloomed out Aria.
yeah, it's kind of a pale peachy color.
I
Almost.
know, it's really cute.
I like it.
Cute! Pinocchio.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Renee, you got that one. I think that's the only thing that is much different is when I have one of something, I gotta look at the feeds and see which one comes in first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's your mother-in-law's name? Oh, cool. Okay, so this is Masdevallia Pinocchio,
Mm-hmm.
and
Has flowered many times.
here she is. So this one in particular, this Masdevallia, blooms multiple times from the same spike. So you can see all the old spikes here, and you can see at the top, there's some of them that have 2 stems on them.
Yeah.
And the reason some of them don't have 2 stems is the other stem fell off because they all bloomed several times.
This one looks like it has a bud. Really small.
Where?
Right behind my finger.
Oh, let me see. Ooh, maybe.
Yeah, very, very small yet.
Yeah. This one might be too.
Hmm.
In fact, this one might be as well. These might all be buds right here.
So there's a chance that you may get flowers before too long.
Who knows?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. You only have one, so.
I only have one. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you? All right, Masdevallia Pinocchio. He's listed at 18. Normally, this plant is $35 to $38.
Wow.
I'm gonna do him for 15.
Ooh.
16. Sorry, 16.
16.
15's a dumb number.
Yeah.
Pinocchio, and the code's going to be Figaro. Figaro. Figaro.
Figaro. And you know who Figaro is, yeah? The cat.
Yeah. It's Geppetto's cat, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Pinocchio is a species.
Yes, it is.
I did not know that. Anyone? I know he's an ugly plant, but holy moly.
Yeah, that's half price.
It's less than half.
Mm.
I don't sell them for less than $35.
I was going to say, we paid
Because
more than that for it.
oh, we paid we paid much more than that for him. Yep. Okay.
This is interesting
Mila's
because
gonna go for it.
this is a, what do I want to say? Taiwan Gold. God, I can't remember.
I don't know, but I need you to tell me what it is. Taiwan Gold?
Yeah, Taiwan
Okay,
Gold
well, it's sold.
Orange.
Okay, it's sold.
Oh, it's sold. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because it's going into its rest period. You can see the leaves are turning yellow on the outside, and they will fall off. And you'll be left with 3 naked bulbs here. And that'll be the time when you don't have to water. However, I don't know for what reason, but it's got a flower spike started on the side. So you're going to have to give it some water in order for it to...
Well, it's going to Martha Suzuki, so you can tell her.
Oh, yeah, so she knows that stuff.
Yeah.
Martha's a member of our Orchid Society.
Yeah.
And this is Wildcat, Oncidium Wildcat Garfield.
Which
And-
used to be number 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Michelle. That the Taiwan Golds bloom later in the year.
Very nice, pretty big flower.
I do too, Sarah. I would love to just go to sleep for like 3 months. Oh, God. I could watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians completely over again.
Yeah. You're
You
so,
know,
so ambitious.
Important stuff. All right, well, this one's 16, and the code's going to be Garfield.
It's a big plant.
It is. So it's 317, Ted.
Okay.
And we don't have a time limit on tomorrow. How much more do you have in this
There's
tray?
only 3 more plants in here.
Okay. Is it this one,
Uh-huh.
this one, and this one?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, this one's available. This one is sold. And so's that one. So it's just
1.
this guy.
Okay.
Nobody wants Garfield? How about $13?
Oh, my.
I just don't want to hang on to these things.
Yeah, but it's, gosh, so beautiful. It's got really big,
No, it's a
fat pseudobulbs.
it's a huge, healthy plant.
Yeah, and this is just a branch off the main spike that already flowered.
Yeah,
So this was an afterthought,
yeah,
these flowers, and there's 5 of them.
yeah.
And they're not fragrant.
No,
No.
Michelle Wyndham's going to take Garfield.
Because
right.
it's pretty. You can put them back in the front.
Okay.
This is Oncidium Heaven Scent Sweet Pea, and it's one of the fragrant, chocolate fragrant Oncidium intergenerics. Or Oncidium, not intergeneric even, just Oncidium. And the flowers do smell like chocolate. The nice thing about Heaven Scent is the spike is not quite as long as the other chocolate flavored ones.
So there's not really great pictures of this online.
But it looks very similar to the other one, so doesn't it?
No. It looks more like Sherry Baby than Heaven Sent.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. All right. Well, it's kind of a fuzzy picture, but you get the idea.
A lot of flowers.
Oh, yeah. Thank you,
Nice
David.
size spike. And chocolate flavored.
Yeah, when we're done with this today, make sure that on the YouTube channel you give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you click the subscribe, and then there's the little bell that'll actually notify you, because subscribing is great, but the bell will send you a little push notification that we're live now.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't have to click the bell. You don't have to. It's just good that you do. But definitely subscribe, because what I'm trying to do is get enough subscribers in the next year so that I qualify to be a YouTuber.
To be a big...
It's my dream, you guys, is to be a YouTuber.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Heaven Sent Sweet Pea, she's going to be $14, and the code is going to be PEA, or you can do PEE, which is what I did in the bathroom earlier.
Really?
In the dark.
Ooh.
I am so over that being dark.
I keep forgetting to bring in that
Let's bring in that little tap
portable
light.
light. Yeah.
And there's no toilet paper in there, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Couldn't see. It's dark.
Anastasia, it's all yours.
What, did somebody steal it, or...
It's just
Just ran
gone.
out.
There's only one roll of paper towels left.
Mm.
So that's what I've been using. All right. So I'm going to offer the 5 Growers' Choice boxes before we go.
Yeah.
And
Explain that again.
so what this is Growers' Choice boxes are in $50 increments starting at $100. You can name your price on them. I don't care. You can start at $100, and then it just goes up in $50 increments from there. You can go as high as you want. I don't care. I'm up for the challenge. And then I will guarantee you at least retail value that amount of plants. You know what I mean? So if you pick a $100 Growers' Choice box, I'm going to give you at very minimum $100 worth of plants. And usually I'll go above that, which I can't help it. I just do that thing.
Not usually, always.
All the time, every time.
Yeah.
And a lot over it. I will put them in with your regular stuff, but you have to book shipping on your Growers' Choice. So it won't just automatically ship with whatever you're buying, because I'm going to pull it that week. Okay? I have a bunch of leftovers. I have a bunch of stuff that's around. I have a bunch of stuff that I have singles of. I'm going to do my best to pull what you like, or what I think you'd like, or maybe that I think you should try. And you can give me direction. The less direction you give me, the better. But if you're somewhere where you can't have any cool growers, say no cool growers. If you only collect full-size Cattleyas, say I just want 150 of full-size Cattleyas. If you want bulbophyllums, you tell me I want $200 worth of bulbophyllums. But the more leniency you can give me on that, the better, or at least the more creative I can get with the box. So if you're booking shipping with Juniper or me, and we say, how about this day? And you're like, great, book my Growers' Choice with it, okay? Instead of having shipping included in the price and then taking it out of your whatever, we're just doing all of it is straight plants, okay? So I'm applying all of that money to your plants. Does that make sense?
And then your shipping is whatever your shipping
Yeah.
is. All right. Are we finished for the day?
Yeah.
Okay. And when can they order their boxes?
We're doing it right now.
Right now. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to release 5 today.
5. Okay.
And what I'm going to do is the first 5 people to comment with the amount that they want are going to get. I'm going to release 5 more tomorrow. Okay, guys? So comment with your dollar amount. Oh, no. Why are you coughing up your lungs? All right, Renee's got a 150. Helen's 250. That's 1, 2. All right, 150. Grower's choice. 250. Grower's choice. Anyone else? Oh, I thought these would go a lot quicker.
That's okay. Easier for you.
Yeah. You want to hear Renee's direction? You could just go apeshit with mine, Alexis. That's good stuff right there. You got it, Renee. Helen, do you have any notes for me? Ape shit. All right. I'm just putting it in parentheses. It's going on your invoice too. Ape is good? Okay, you got it. All right, anyone else? All right, that's okay. 250. All right. So we got Renee on this one and Helen H on this one. And we're good. Okay. So 9 a.m. tomorrow, and we're going to do a long one tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
So that we get all this stuff done, because we don't have to worry about going into Neil Sams's time slot, which is nice. So let's let me take these with real quick. Hold on. I'm just going to give you a little look-see at. So we still have baskets. Whoa, that just flips. Ugh. God, my hair's everywhere. All right, we got baskets. Here's some big stuff. So all this is happening tomorrow, along with, here's all the species over here. Look how cute this is. That's the Maui made by Maria, I think. Dendrobium batanens. Just good stuff. All right, so sound good?
Ton of baskets over there.
Yeah, and we can pull more baskets if we want. Rita, 150, you got it. Do you have any notes for me? Oh, it dumped me off of YouTube over here. All right, fragrant, gotcha. I'm on it. Fragrant. Preferred. Boop. Oh, it says vagrant. Let me put another R in there. There we go.
Just so it doesn't say flagrant.
Oh, all right. Okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for being with us on this horrible beta test. It actually went pretty good.
Yeah,
for the
not
most
bad,
part.
really.
I mean, that's not too bad. I can't figure out how to close it or stop it now. So that's cool. Oh, come on. You nightmare piece of garbage. I don't know how to do this. All right, well, I'll end this one. Bam. But this one, there we go. Stop.